Sassy's Barbecue cater your next event or watch party. Sassy's had some of the best pulled pork, brisket, smoked chicken, award-winning smoked wings, and baby back ribs there is. And to make the crowd go wild, don't forget Sassy's great homemade sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and loaded baked potato salad. If you can't make the game, come watch the Hogs at Sassy's Red House on College or on the biggest TV in Fayetteville on Sassy's Patio off Weddington. When it comes to barbecue, catfish, burgers, and more, nobody does it better than Sassy's. Eat, drink, and be sassy.
Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Hope you're having a terrific Tuesday and hope you may have grabbed an extra layer when you headed out today, because not only do we have those very cool overnight low temperatures, but we'll only be in the mid 60s by lunchtime before topping out in the upper 60s to mid to upper 70s in the River Valley. That wind, it's going to pick up through the day as well, coming in out of the northeast, gusting 20 plus miles an hour at times. That means overnight tonight, temperatures fall and we have a freeze warning in place for northwest Arkansas. With your Get Ready Weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Are you drunk?
Why?
Well, about 2 minutes before we went on, while there were 14 people sitting in here waiting for this, you knocked over my camera.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
And then, like 45 seconds before, you knocked over yours.
Yeah.
You want to go in and knock over DQs just to,
I'm glad I got to see that.
Yeah, complete the cycle.
It was on.
I'm glad I saw that on the camera.
You angry?
You can replay it on YouTube if you'd like to see
really?
that happen. Yeah, it just happened. Yeah.
Okay. Are you angry with someone?
Well, I saw that there was a wire on top of another wire, and in trying to
was it working?
Separate them, I knocked everything over. It's immaterial.
No, was it working? Don't touch anything. Just leave it alone.
Right.
My God.
Not doing anything.
All right.
Glad you could be here with us on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. Greetings and salutations to all those who are joining us today on this fine day. 866-285-4005. It's Tuesday, right?
That's what my watch says, yes.
All right. Let's get after it here on a Tuesday.
It is Tuesday, right?
You don't even wear a watch.
You know what? You didn't have to point that out. They wouldn't have known. I mean,
they would have. It's video.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm all covered up. You wouldn't know.
Oh, you mean that expensive watch you wear?
Right. Yeah, the Rolex that I'm wearing.
Oh, you've got a Rolly.
Yes, my Rolly don't glide. DQ?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's how you know it's real. They glide. They don't tick. My Rolly don't tick. It glides.
Oh, okay.
There it is. JT wanted to know what kind of wire it was. It was just a wire.
It was one of the wires that goes to the camera. He reached up to do something with it and knocked everything over.
He was trying to get the wires to be not on top of each other, which is impossible here because there's a million wires and they're all going in the box of coat hangers in here. It's crazy. I don't know what to do.
It's gotten worse, I think.
Well, yeah, because we've added more stuff.
Yeah.
Of course it has.
All right.
Why do we get more stuff in here? We'll have more wires. I'm wearing a wire, actually. Part of my side job is an informant. I got a wire on right now. So,
what?
A knock.
Just out of curiosity. I'm sorry, what?
A knock.
Oh, a narc.
That's right, yeah.
Like Johnny Depp on 21 Jump Street. DQ, that's The Heat.
Yeah.
Have you never seen The Heat?
I don't like that movie.
Why? Why?
I don't think it's very funny.
It's the funniest movie I've ever seen. That is the funniest movie. I laugh so hard during the I can't even call it the dinner scene, but where they're all sitting around the table. Like,
I don't think it's that funny.
oh my god,
What do you find
Yeah, what
funny?
do you
I like
find-
The Hangover.
The Hangover's funny. Now 2, 3, and 4 were not
I've
funny.
Not our
never seen
Doug.
those.
Yeah, yeah, all right, Doug. That's The Hangover. That movie's funny. I would put that in my top 5 of funniest movies I've ever seen.
Okay. All right. You said it's the funniest movie you've ever seen. This is like 10, 15 years ago, Colin Cowherd said Mrs. Doubtfire is the greatest comedy ever made.
It's a top 50 comedy ever made.
Okay, but top 50 versus greatest of all time.
But here's
is
the thing.
quite
Here's the thing with a comedy. Not like take DQ. She has no sense of humor whatsoever. She would not find what we find funny.
Yeah, and the Heat is not funny.
The Heat is funny. It's the funniest movie I should say this. It's the funniest movie I've ever watched as an adult.
Listen,
It really is. I laugh. Michael Rappaport, that movie's funny.
put this we need to do a
I
poll
don't
on
like
this.
him very much.
You don't like Michael Rappaport?
No,
How can you not like Michael Rappaport?
the things I've
He's a
seen him
jerk.
in, he's just
Yes!
not a good.
You should love him.
He's a jerk.
I don't know. Something about him.
Movie's so funny.
Does do the poll question voters, do they want me to go see this Joker 2? Because I'll do it.
No,
They don't want me to?
Before it goes out on Max,
don't.
go to
Yeah.
the actual theater.
Don't.
Is it in the theater still?
I kind of want to see it in the theater.
Me too. I want to see what it's all.
Are we taking a field trip tomorrow? Is that what we're doing?
tomorrow?
Is there a?
I wish we could see a matinee. I wish
Hang on.
matinees were early enough, before the
Like
show.
a 10 a.m.
Like we
showing?
could go see a movie and then come and
Hold
do
on.
the show.
Hold
An
on.
instant review.
Let
yeah.
me look. Just let me
I
look.
don't think they are.
I'm on it. Give me a second.
like if we could see a yeah, it's only at 4 and 7 today.
Yeah.
Well,
and
let's put
there's
Freddie
one at
Coleman
10.
on.
Yeah, put Freddie Coleman on. We'll go at 4. That's a good idea.
I'm for that.
I'm definitely for that.
I'm all for that.
And then we'll
2
tell you about it.
hours and 18 minutes.
This is valuable show research we're doing here.
Right. Why don't we just do the show from there? It's not like there's going to be anybody in there.
We'll just it'll be like a mystery science theater.
Now, I've got one in IMAX at 1 p.m.
It's already passed.
No, tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm looking at tomorrow.
okay. Have you ever done that thing where you eat like a full meal in there?
Yeah.
You've done
You've
that?
gotten a meal?
No. Well, I get the pretzel with the cheese.
That is not.
That's not a meal.
what he said.
You.
That's not a meal.
It is a meal.
I've
They've got
never
these
seen.
places
I've
where-
never seen anyone get a meal there.
Where like you get cutlery and stuff. How do you eat when you can't see your food? You know what I mean?
I just got a text from who I would consider one of my very close personal friends and movie reviewer. He says, "You will hate it. They sing."
I don't mind singing. Was like oh what a beautiful morning or what?
Yeah, what a beautiful.
I like musicals. I might actually enjoy this. Wouldn't that be hilarious if I came in
Yeah.
here and I'm like, guys, it's not that bad. I'm telling you, it's not that bad. I may do this now.
Why would you make a movie about the Joker a musical?
They were pretty upfront that they were making it a musical.
Yeah, you
They
know
did
what?
not hide this fact.
What do you always say, Zach? When someone tells you who they are, believe them.
Believe them every
They
single
told us.
time.
They
They
said,
told us right up
they
front.
said for years, as soon as they announced the second one, it's going to be a musical.
Yep.
People
Derek,
cannot be so shocked
Derek
that it's
and
a musical.
Fayetteville. Don't waste your time. It's horrible.
All right, I'm looking forward to checking this out later. Then, I mean, there's no like football that I would consider worthy of me watching on TV tonight. So I got something to do.
Let's
You
get
know what I
back to the pretzel as a full meal thing. A meal. Anything you eat that
No.
makes you full is a meal.
No.
I don't care what
that's
it is.
not true.
Yes, it can be a box of
That's not true.
raisinets. DQ, that's Blazing Saddles.
No. Listen,
No, if you're full after you eat it, it's a meal.
that would be considered normal theater food.
A pretzel?
Yeah.
No.
And
Yes.
popcorn.
No.
You can get it at any of them.
Popcorn, normal food. Some sort of candy, normal food. Pretzel,
They
no.
got pretzels at every movie
nachos.
theater there is.
Pretzels, nachos, popcorn, normal. theater
No.
That's
food.
exactly
No.
right. What I'm talking about is they have these places called the theater grill, where I
Yeah.
guess you can eat like salmon or something. Like you can get a whole like meal in there.
If someone sat next to me and started eating salmon,
They
I would
get out
punch
a knife
them.
and fork
that
and like,
was so
"Ooh,
annoying.
man, this beef tenderloin looks excellent in the dark.
I'm not.
I'm not eating food by candlelight. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it.
while watching the Joker. No. But a pretzel is a meal. It's a meal. It's a meal. It's a meal.
That is, every time you eat is not a meal. There are snacks and there are meals. And a pretzel is not a meal.
It is. If you are full when you are done, you have eaten a meal.
That's not true.
It is
That's
true.
not true. No, that's not right. If you eat 5 pieces of Reese's Pieces, that's not a meal. You're full.
You're full. It's a meal. It accomplished the point of the meal.
No,
Yes,
that's not true.
If you're eating a French dip in a and you're like, hey, can you pass me that, please? That's just terrible.
You can't see in there. Like, how do you? I don't want to eat a full-on meal, a plated meal, when I can't see the food. Like I find that first of all, how do they find you to give you the food? Like how do they see? Do they have a flashlight going on?
It's a joker. They go, hey Zach, your pretzel's ready. That's right. Now here's a text out of the 501.
Table number 6, your meal is ready.
Text out of the 501. Pretzels are appetizers. No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. You know what?
You have them. They have them at the restaurant.
I refuse to be bound by your limits. I think big picture.
Let it be wrong on
y'all
this
are
one. It's
thinking
fine.
in the micro. I think macro. Got you on that one. Nobody had anything to say about that.
Well, you're just so incredibly wrong that it doesn't dignify a reply.
I know what a macro is.
It's like saying that you invented the sun. Like we're not going to respond to that because it's absurd.
Do I know if it was there before the day I was born? No, I don't. I have no clue, but I know it was there the day I was born.
Like taking credit for inventing beer. Like we it's so absurd. We're not going to respond to that. All right.
The attorney wants to put me on a forever flight. This is the dumbest
It's
argument
about
we've
that
ever
time.
had. No, it's
Really,
not.
it's about
I
that
am
time.
right.
We need to lower the age limit on that thing.
Warning, the following ZipRecruiter radio spot you are about to hear is going to be filled with F words.
When you're hiring, we at ZipRecruiter know you can feel frustrated, forlorn even, like your efforts are futile, and you can spend a fortune trying to find fabulous people, only to get flooded with candidates who are just fine. Fortunately, ZipRecruiter figured out how to fix all of that. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. With ZipRecruiter, you can forget your frustrations because we find the right people for your roles fast, which is our absolute favorite F word. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day.
Fantastic.
So, whether you need to hire 4, 40, or 400 people, get ready to meet first-rate talent. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. Don't forget, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free. Finally, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
Hey, Coach, what's up?
I'm a worried there, DQ. I'm at the old owner of my house and they still had a key to my house. That made me think, how many keys are out there? What should I do?
I know who you need to call. Pop a Lock. They do more than just unlock cars. They can rekey your home or even install new locks, giving you peace of mind that only you have keys to your home.
Thanks, DQ. That sounds great. Call Papa Lock today, 479-444-9900 for the key moments in your life.
That's right, Coach.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Whether you're hosting the ultimate tailgate or watch party at home, put out a game-winning spread with Honey Baked, because game day is a Honey Baked day. Get your game day spread ready with their customizable sandwich game day box, packed with a variety of sandwiches, sides, and cookies for everyone to enjoy. Or elevate your game day festivities with their Slider 24-pack game day box, featuring an irresistible selection of sliders, sides, and cookies. Order your Honey Baked game day box today in Fayetteville or Bentonville and online at honeybaked.com.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Hey everyone, Erica Jensen here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. Are you happy with your current office technology provider? Did you know that AAA Business Systems has been in business since 1979 and longer than any other provider in Northwest Arkansas? Listen up, I may be a Cajun girl at heart, but I'm a Razorback through and through. Call me today at 479-442-4185 to learn more about the one company that can truly change the way you work, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
If you're looking for the best Chicago-style pizza outside of the Windy City, you need to head to Cassano's. Every pizza is made from scratch with the freshest ingredients and served the way you want it. And while you enjoy that perfect slice, catch all the games. Cassano's is your premier sports bar with lots of TVs showing all your favorite teams. Your place for the best pizza, coldest drinks, friendliest service, local events, and entertainment. It's Cassano's Chicago-style pizza.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Sterling Bank is committed to the Northwest Arkansas community, and as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. Stop by your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers to discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
What time is it, Northwest Arkansas? It's time you knew that since 1956, Swift's Jewelry in beautiful downtown Fayetteville has been the go-to place for expert in-house watch repair and restoration. Whether you need a simple battery or crystal replacement, band adjustment, or your grandfather's old pocket watch ticking again, our expert watchmaker has decades of experience meticulously making sure your precious timepieces are running correctly. Come visit us in Fayetteville next to Hugo's. We're Swift's Jewelry, your personal jeweler since 1956.
ESPN 99.5. We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair, because I'd have a place to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Gavanamas sucks, and you would like to be seated in the Good Chair. Sad news out of Fayetteville. Rose Richardson, wife of former Arkansas coach Nolan Richardson, passed away Sunday at the age of 84 years old. Nolan and Rose had been married for more than half a century. Football team's back at it today, getting ready for number 8 LSU this weekend in Fayetteville. LSU 5-1 overall, 2-1 in the league. Game time set for 6 p.m. ESPN will have your television. We're on the air at 1 p.m. with Arkansas Game Day live from the Stadium Shop. I believe Ty is doing that. Hog Reaction comes your way 1 hour after the game ends. Derek will be doing that.
LSU gets all the plum assignments.
LSU is opened as a 2.5-point favorite. Football Power Index says Arkansas has a 46% chance to win the game.
Your poll question. This one was from Abner. When it comes to real estate, is historic just a nicer way to say really old?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
100%.
90.4% of people said yeah.
Sorry, my bad. That's my fault. I was looking for something. You're up.
Someone commented and said it's just another way to say haunted.
Oh.
That's not necessarily true.
Are all old houses haunted?
No.
But all haunted houses are old.
That is
Yes.
correct.
Okay.
Like the frog and the toad.
What?
Frog and the Toad.
Frog
I've
and
been
the
in a
toad.
haunted house. It's terrifying.
All toads are frogs, but not all frogs are toads.
A sea can be a lake, but a lake can't be a sea.
All rectangles are squares, but not all squares are rectangles.
Yes.
I could do this all day.
Let's do it. We got nothing else to do. I mean, come on. The game's
Okay.
not till Saturday.
When you see X, do you think of it as a letter or a shape? 93.2% of people said they think of it as a letter.
So
6.8% of people think of it.
6.8% of you
shape.
are dumb.
Okay, but what about X?
Oh, no, it's much higher than that.
What about
no, you're wrong.
X marks the spot?
Right.
That's a shape.
That's an
What about
X.
tic-tac-toe?
That's an X.
Like a letter?
In a shape.
Yes, it's a.
Well, what about on a football, like chalkboard, like X's and O's? What are those? Those are
Those are people.
No, they're X's and O's.
They're shapes.
They're X's. It's a letter, no matter what.
They're markings. They're indicators of
Okay.
some sort.
Should teams get a maximum of one field or court storming per season?
Yeah, I think you get
yes.
a free one. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with this. Okay.
No,
We're
I
not-
think no. Money and all of the fines aside, I think a team they only get one, and I think Arkansas wasted it.
Hold it. I came across some information today, and I am now for field storming every single game.
Wow, the Clemson approach.
Win or lose.
That's the Clemson plan.
Because I had lunch with CD and her dad today, and he worked the university. He was one of the yellow coats, and he told me that during a field storming, it is quicker to get out if you storm the field because they open up the gate, the big entrance where the trucks drive in.
Yeah.
They open that up and you just walk out that way, rather than having to climb back into the stands
I always
to get
wondered
out.
how that worked.
Well, that's how
I
we get everybody
think
in.
you should storm every game simply for convenience.
Well, I think that if we're not going to outlaw this by using barbed wire or pepper spray or whatever, but we still want this, we're not going to outlaw it. Then give everyone one free one, and they do accrue. So if you don't do it this year, you get 2 next year. What about that?
I don't know.
It's interest.
I just think
I think you should storm every game just so
That-
you can leave. And not like an angry storming or anything.
Well, leave
I
it
mean,
at halftime,
Just
then.
get on the field and just walk out.
Leave at halftime. You've been seen by the people you need to see. There's no reason to watch the second half in person.
I,
Let's go home.
I just kind of think if Arkansas beats LSU and or Texas,
They're coming out again. That's
they
3.
wasted it.
That's 3.
If they beat LSU and storm the field, and then they happen to beat Texas, they cannot storm the field.
What if Vandy beats Texas? Do they get a second field storming?
No.
Why?
They've already used
They would have
it.
beaten the number 1 team in the country twice.
They should have looked
You have
ahead.
to be more judicious about this.
Vanderbilt cannot afford to look ahead.
That's what I'm
well,
saying.
we may not get Alabama, but
That's
if we
the
do,
risk
let's
you-
hold off for Texas.
That's the risk you have to take, in my opinion.
After the Georgia game, which is going to be very hotly contested and hard fought and all of those things, Texas does have to go to Nashville next Saturday, where
so
things are going to get turned.
They're going to go from Georgia to Nashville, or excuse me, they're from Austin. They're going to play Georgia and then go to
They
Nashville.
go to Nashville. They got to deal with a whole bunch of Diego Pavia next Saturday. Hungover, win or lose.
6-pound, 8-ounce baby Jesus. Let them win this week. Let them beat Georgia, and then let them lose to Vandy. Oh, that would be tremendous.
If Vanderbilt beats Alabama and Texas in the same year,
Vanderbilt should never play football again.
Greg Sankey
They should
should,
never- no.
in the middle of the field storming, proclaim Clark Lee the coach of the year, decade, and probably century. Yes, better than Nick Saban.
You know what? If they were to beat Texas, I would allow you to give him a second green check mark.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I would allow that.
If Clark Lee picks off Alabama and Texas in the same year, he's a better coach than Nick Saban. I'll say it right now.
They should never play football again because it's never going to get better than this. This is like getting a hole-in-one in golf.
They got to get
It will never get better.
Pavia is going to come back somehow, and they're going to run it all back next year.
Now, you
go to the playoff.
That's it. You're done. You're never going to have a year, a moment, a month like that again, where you get Alabama and then get Texas.
They're going to do it. It's going to be great.
Okay.
The fighting Clark leaves.
67.9% of people said yes, that team should only get one. And this is for Zach.
Uh-huh.
Can any food be a meal if you eat enough of it to make you full? 90.3% of people. Now, this is early results. But 90.3% of people said yes.
Boom! There it is.
And those are your polls. Go to the grass. Polls. 85.4% of people said polls. Don't be a jerk about it. Ugh. Polls. And those are your polls. Go touch grass.
He's right. If Vandy beats Texas, Clark Lee should get Coach of the Year and Co-Coach of the Year.
Yes, Clark and Lee.
Yeah, Clark
They're
and
both.
Lee.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Lee and parents.
Well, and give a special accolade to Jerry Kill for getting Diego Pavia to go to Vanderbilt, and then honor everybody. And they're getting a fancy new tricked out stadium down there. Like everything's looking up at Vanderbilt. Man. It's very exciting.
And then he goes to Gainesville.
If only they had any fans.
Well, no, they
get excited about this.
They have fans. They're just the other team's fans.
They don't have any. Has anyone ever met? This is a poll question at some point. Have you ever met a Vanderbilt fan?
That's a great question.
And not at baseball. That doesn't count. We're not counting baseball.
The Whistler doesn't count.
Yeah. We're not counting that. I'm talking about a football or a basketball game. Have you ever met a Vanderbilt? And not that person that came out there and flipped off Manny Watkins on the court after that Vanderbilt game. One of the great images of all time.
Now here's a text out of Oklahoma, so take it for what it's worth. Vanderbilt has been so bad they get a pass to rush the field as many times as they want. They should celebrate every win.
Yes.
At least this year.
Yes. I love that they get a chance to get Texas after.
Who else is on their schedule? Who else could they get?
They could get Tennessee. Tennessee's not that good.
How does a team that loses...
They could get LSU, but that's on the road, though.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. But how do you lose to Georgia State? Nobody knows.
I don't know.
And that's why he shouldn't get
They
any
spent
more...
too much time Friday night out in Atlanta, screwing around or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. They got Ball State this week, the Fighting Cardinals, and then Texas.
I mean, they're putting
This is a trap game for Vanderbilt, Ball State. I'm not going to lie to you. It is. It's a trap game for Vanderbilt. They can't look past the Fighting Cardinals. Then they could win 3 more. Texas, Auburn, and South Carolina, and then the bye. And then they got 2 more. LSU on the road and Tennessee at home.
You asked the question. Mason said he saw a Vanderbilt hat at someone's house one time. Hacker says he does have a friend of his, Nate, who is a Vanderbilt fan.
What has to happen to you for that to occur? Law school? Med school? Like what happens?
Yeah, both. you pretty much have to do both.
Law and med school.
Yeah.
Okay. Concurrently. Well, that's a hefty tab.
Vanderbilt, they've beaten Virginia Tech, Alabama. They got a couple of. They beat Kentucky last weekend. I mean, they're legit.
They're going to lose to Ball State. Ball State's definitely going to cover. I don't even know what the number is, but they're going to cover. And then they're going to beat Texas. Straight up.
Lurch has a Vandy shirt. DQ has a Vandy shirt.
DQ has all the shirts. So
That's true. But she wears the
and
Vandy.
one team that used to be in the league that isn't anymore.
She wears. She doesn't wear her Texas one. I don't think I've seen you wear the Tennessee one.
The orange.
She doesn't like the orange.
Okay.
We've been over
It's
this.
so orange.
It's very orange.
Yes, I'm aware of what color it is. But she does wear the Vanderbilt one quite a bit.
The Vanderbilt one is really comfortable.
Aren't they all the same?
No.
Oh,
Some
my
of them
God.
are different brands.
I've never seen you wear the Mississippi State or South Carolina one.
I have.
Okay.
Vanderbilt is laying 26.5 against Ball State. There is no chance to cover that. There is no chance on God's earth that they cover that. Give me the Cardinals. Give me the fighting David Letterman, Chuck. Give them to me. And then next week, I like Vandy to cover. Make a little money off Vanderbilt here over the next 2 weeks. Thank you so much, Commodores. You're very fussy today. What's going on?
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
You got a free lunch and you're all fussy. And that's a good word, by the way.
Fussy?
More adults should use the word fussy to describe other adults.
How am I being fussy?
They're out there saying.
Who? Identify.
They're out there saying.
Which one of you said I'm
You're
being
very fussy today.
I'm not fussy.
Well, you're arguing about this pretzel thing.
No, the pretzel thing, I will
fussy.
No, I'm right on the pretzel thing. And it can be anything. Anything you eat that fills you up is a meal. Meal is a very... Now, is it dinner? No. Is it lunch? No. Is it breakfast? No. But it is a meal.
Not a meal.
It's a meal. It has all of the food groups. Cheese and bread.
No.
Yes.
It's not a meal. It's a snack. It's not a meal.
No.
It's not a meal.
No, if you throw the salt on it, you got your iodine in there. I mean, everything you need is right there.
Yeah.
And
you're fussy and wrong.
You throw in a Mr. Pibb because they don't have Dr. Pepper. You throw in your Mr. Pibb. I got all my food groups. I got my sugar, my salt, my starches, and my cheese. Boom. 4 major food groups.
Yeah, here it is. It's an 870 person. It was me.
Uh-huh.
I say you're fussy. There you go.
Fine.
There you go. Yeah.
It's always the 870.
Fussy, yeah. It's a good word. Adults should use it more often and not to describe infants.
Somebody that wants to do a blood pressure check on me, I'm fine.
Baby Vladimir is fussy today.
I'm not fussy.
This went right over. All right.
Yeah, I got it. Just ignoring it.
Okay, good.
Texter the 479 says his wife does not concur that a 24-pack of Coors Light will suffice for dinner. See,
it fills you up.
The fact that his wife disagrees tells you that you're right.
Yeah.
Because the wife doesn't want any kind of fun whatsoever. None. You are not allowed to have fun. Want to drink 24 for dinner? No, that's not allowed.
You can drink 24 for dinner, but then you can't go crying when your tum-tum hurts later because she doesn't care.
It won't hurt long for long, I promise you.
And she's not going to clean up your puke off the bathroom walls either. So,
who's throwing up on the bathroom walls?
Well, when you have 24, it's on the table, isn't it? Come on. It's on the table.
I mean, you got to know how to handle that. Yeah, you got to do that correctly.
If you're drinking 24 in one night, I don't think you know how to handle much of anything.
Maybe you do. Maybe you're a pro. You're a pro's pro.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, here's a text. You're a grumpy Gus.
How am I fussy and grumpy? What have I done? I'm simply standing.
It's your tone.
Oh,
it's your tone.
Let me try this. You guys were all wrong about the pretzel thing. The pretzel can be a meal. Was that better? Everybody good now?
You're very fussy.
I'm not fussy. I'm not fussy.
Think you bring us Binky in from the other room, would you please? Lord. We need to get one of those chairs that automatically rocks you back and forth like the babies have. You know what I mean?
One of those.
You know what those things are? Yeah. You need one of those. Something.
Lord. Rob says I'm being fussy about being fussy. You know what?
It's Inception now. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, this guy stomps his foot in Poto.
Totally agree.
Good. That's a good move. Stomp your foot. Why don't you just throw something? That's
well, I will. Give me some time.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Anything else?
No, I think that's all. Thank you, everybody. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you. Yeah.
Hacker says McFadden should have won the Heisman. You know what, Hacker?
Oh, there we go.
Listen. Stall 47, Sonic. I'll meet you there in 2 hours.
I went to the Alma Sonic Sunday, and Saturday, sadly, there was no fighting going on.
What time of day?
Lunch?
Yeah, see, they're not going to fight at lunch.
Why not?
That's an evening thing.
Went to the Alma Sonic. I didn't see a fight. I'm a little bit disappointed.
Remember the day
about
the Alma Sonic DM'd us and asked us why we kept saying that all the fights started.
They don't remember the WooPig.net days.
They're not in on that.
Yeah. It's a bygone era.
Yeah.
And WooPig.net,
I don't even
freaking anything went there. Holy Lord.
I mean, the motto said wear a cup.
Right. You need a helmet.
I don't even know if there's a Sonic in Alma anymore.
There is.
There is?
I told you I was just there
but is it
2 days ago.
Is it the original one or is it like a new one?
It's in the same spot it's always been in, so I don't know.
Okay, do we have people out there roller skating or have we done away with that?
I don't think you're allowed to do that anymore.
Why?
Because Sonic doesn't want them falling over and then suing Sonic. So that's what they want.
You don't put a rookie on roller skates. You put somebody out there that knows what they're doing.
But Marge, who's been car hopping for 30 years, you put her out there?
Marge is a
Hey, what do you want?
Yeah. She's got the cigarette stuck to her lip. If Marge knows what she's doing, you let you
ranch. I'm not getting you ranch.
Right.
You don't want ranch with that. You don't want I ranch with that. Hey, thanks for the 28-cent tip. I really appreciate it.
You're delving into Coach O.
That's really going to help me feed my family. Thank you.
Oh, now Colton has texted in.
Colton Little?
Yes. He says, as a proud Alma resident, former Airedale, there are no car hops, but it is one of the new fancy revamped Sonics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's depressing.
Yeah, it's very nice. Had a good meal at a fair price. Went along my way back up here to the elitist Benton County. So
I'm not going to read this, but Cadillac bleep you. That's not funny. And yes.
Yeah, that's what it is. Cadillac has nailed it. That's exactly what it is.
Yes, he has.
Well, there's an app for that, pal. I'm just saying.
Yeah. DQ, this is a great poll question from Jody and Alpina. Alpina, can you roller skate? Most people under 35 probably can't.
I can roller skate.
Did you miss out on the roller blading phenomenon? It was before you were born, I think.
I think so, because now people who roller skate really look down on people who roller blade.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
But
they should.
Really?
So this is odd, but I can ice skate surprisingly well.
On wheels or ice?
Ice.
Really?
Yeah.
When's the last time you went ice skating?
Not that long ago.
Oh, well.
When you say you
It's
can
been about
ice
20
skate
years for
really
me.
well,
I'm pretty good at it.
can you get moving and stop on a dime?
Yeah.
Okay.
The last time I went ice skating, a guy in our group broke his leg and he was writhing around on the ice yelling for the kids to get an adult.
Okay.
But it was 2002, so I mean, it's a long time.
That was the last time you went ice skating?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here's someone pissed that they changed the color of the Sonic straws. Man, the things that people get aggravated about, it's bizarre to me.
And I'm fussy?
Yeah, you are fussy if straws should be red, not blue. What does it matter? It's it's doing the same job. It's no different. Oh boy, man!
All right.
The outrage over the straw color, for crying out loud. Although they have made the McDonald's straws harder to open than they used to be. You used to be able to just you'd snap that paper and then you'd pull both ends off and you're there. Now you got to really peel at it for a second or two. I don't know why they did this, but they did it.
But I'm fussy.
I'm not fussy. I'm just making an observation.
They're harder. The straws are harder to open. Maybe
I may have sworn at the straw or two. That was being fussy, but not
maybe it's not the straw.
Oh, it's a straw.
Maybe it's the operator.
Oh, I have the upper body strength of an 11-year-old. I don't deny that, but I can open a straw, I think, with ease, more or less. All right.
Hey, are we doing bendy straws anymore? It's a great question.
Somebody's got them somewhere.
I love a good bendy straw.
Somebody's got them. Hey, Twin Peaks and Rogers is your home for football and fireball. Woo! Match made in heaven. Spice things up next game day with a shot of their favorite cinnamon whiskey. Plus, they have brunch as well at your favorite Twin Peaks location. Contact them and Rogers for availability and more details. Plus, the 29-degree draft beer, the Scratch Kitchen, and, of course, those scenic views. Twin Peaks in Rogers.
Is joint pain, soreness, and achiness getting in the way of your best life? Football legend Emmitt Smith refuses to back down to pain. That's why he's a huge advocate for QC Kinetics and their natural approach to getting you relief.
Look, we get one trip around, so I wouldn't ever let pain stop me from hanging out with my race team, traveling with my family, or golfing with my friends.
Emmitt's got it right. And QC Kinetics uses regenerative medicine to relieve that never-ending pain in your knees, hips, shoulders, and back. And the best news, there's nothing foreign being introduced into your body. Just your own body's natural healing properties. No surgery or no downtime.
If pain's holding you back, maybe it's tennis, pickleball, running, hiking, or spending time with special people in your life, what are you waiting for? This is precious time. Get out there and get over to QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
They're tougher than the storms. They're the new Mahindras from Tatum Motor Company. They know many of you have seen your share of storms this year, and now you face the tough job of cleaning up what those storms left behind. You need the official tractor of tough. A new Mahindra tractor from Tatum Motor Company are built with heavy-duty frames and cast-iron chassis to offer more durability, traction, and stability. They're heavy enough for those big jobs like tree removal. And new Mahindras don't have a diesel particulate filter, so they never have to regen. and don't need the diesel exhaust fluid, so you save money there. Plus, save even bigger with Mahindra deals that are tough to beat, like 0% financing for 60 months on all Mahindra models. Find a new tractor or tractor package tough enough for any task at the best price with a new Mahindra from Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
Are you a cigar connoisseur or just cigar curious? The Cigar District carries both powerhouse brands like Davidoff as well as boutique brands and a wide assortment of cigar accessories. If you don't want to pick up your favorites and leave, then feel free to enjoy their customer lounge or courtyard patio. For those looking for a private membership experience, check out their cigar club featuring lockers, an upscale lounge, meeting room, and rooftop patio. Ladies, would you like to learn about cigars or pick up something special for your guy? The Cigar District is ready to help. The Cigar District, located just off the Bentonville Square, 200 Southeast 6th Street in Bentonville, or online at thecigardistrict.com.
Hey, this is Phil Elson from Halftime. Get ready for an unforgettable football Friday with me and Matt Jones live from Pinnacle Grove Senior Living in Rogers. That's this Friday from 11 to 2 at Pinnacle Groves, where luxury meets community spirit. You can discover everything from state-of-the-art fitness center to a heated indoor swimming pool. Not just senior living, living your best life with no chores and all the fun. See for yourself why Pinnacle Groves is Rogers' favorite resort-style senior living community. 5522 West Northgate Road in Rogers. Don't miss it.
Have you been suffering with foot pain, knee pain, lower back pain, or plantar fasciitis? Do you feel like you're putting your life on hold? And maybe you've even tried all kinds of remedies with no relief. You might even be considering surgery, like Kathleen.
I was buying new shoes every 3 months. It was terrible. I was in tears a lot. It hurt that bad. For 2 years, I was watching these commercials thinking, this can't be real. You know, you're never going to find out if you don't try. So my legs and my feet do not hurt like they did before Good Feet.
And Dave is also a satisfied customer of the Good Feet store.
Whether you're young or old, these are life-changing. I've tried the rest. The best is Good Feet.
You have nothing to lose except for your pain. No shots, no surgery, no medication, and no waiting. Good Feet arch supports are available today. Come in and see what we can do for you. We're located across from Walmart on Mall Avenue in Fayetteville and in Rogers on West Pauline Parkway behind Gearhead Outfitters in the district. Walk-ins are welcome.
You'll be the most valuable player at your tailgate when you cook with upper choice and prime meat from Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville. Score big with Richard's Tailgate and Smoker Bundles and ready-to-cook chicken wings, shop-made sausages, gourmet burgers, jalapeno poppers, and loaded bratwursts. No other meat market is in the same league when it comes to the selection, quality, and value you get from Richard's. Call ahead to place your order at 479-443-0000. Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville, 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive.
Are you looking for a fun place to meet your friends? The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater is perfect. Maybe Friday after work, Saturday for the games, Sunday for the NFL Sunday Ticket, or what about a Tuesday? Because it's been a long week already. It's fun, the food's good, the beer is cold, wine's flowing, and the service is friendly. Happy hour starts at 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. Appetizers and desserts are shareable, so take a break from your everyday duties. Make sure and download their app, so gather the girls and hang with the guys at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Sunset in Springdale.
ESPN 99.5. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here. 866-285-4005. Corey is disagreeing with me on one establishment's French fries. Let me tell you something right now, buddy. There's only one place in history that has changed the fry and made it better, and it is Sonic. They're the only ones. Everybody else has changed the fry and they've gotten worse.
Based on the way this text exchange is going, you guys are just going to have to agree to disagree.
That's right. We'll shake hands and still be friends, but I'm not going to come to your side on this. But to my knowledge, they're the only place that have changed. This is a big deal in the fast food industry. When you change your fries, this is a major thing. This is like changing your GM or your owner in football.
I didn't realize that you guys had such strong takes on fast food. Rob is texting out of Missouri. I don't like that the Sonic straw is not flared at the end, so now you can't eat your shake anymore.
Oh, you can't do that?
Yeah.
Do they have a shake straw you can get?
It was a bell bottom on one end. It was a little bit bigger. and you could get more of the shake in there.
You need to get some. When you go to Brahms, steal some of those straws for the next time, and then you'll have a straw. The Brahms straw is elite, man.
How does Wendy's do it? The Frosty is the perfect consistency,
and the machine works. And the machine works. That's big.
Looking at you, McDonald's. But I mean, it's the perfect consistency every single time. Now the folks at DQ, they just show off. Like they get your ice
they
cream,
turn it upside down. Yeah, that's spiking the football. Yeah, that's 15.
That's your hot, and you know it.
That's 15, and we're assessing it on the ensuing kickoff.
Right.
Because you just did a backflip into the end zone. That's what you did.
Right.
And we're going to call a flag on that. We're calling a flag on that.
DQ, I have a question for you. Your town, Fayetteville. I was down there today eating lunch, and there is now a place called Pole and Aerial Fitness.
All we do is hear about you eating this lunch today.
Well, it was the only reason I was in Fayetteville
5 times
It's
today.
the only time. Well, you mentioned it twice. So Pole and Aerial Fitness.
Yeah. Go for all your fitness needs.
That is not very crunchy. Oh. Well, I mean,
People do that as like workouts.
Careful, we got to buy with them on
I know.
the hook.
I'm
Shut
excited
up.
about this.
Shut up.
Can we go do a remote there?
Trying to close that account out. Would you leave it alone? God almighty.
I saw that today, and I was like, what? Okay.
We got you doing a remote there. Is that okay?
Yeah. Okay. Arkansas game day live from Aerial Pole and Fitness.
There you go. Yes. We're on the hook here, all right?
I'm
We're close.
excited
We're
about
this
this.
close to closing it.
Very, very excited
Don't be
about
talking bad about him here, all right?
I'm
need
not.
them.
I'm just asking.
We need their business. We love their business.
Is there a menu that we can look at?
I don't know. I've never been in there. I don't know. It's on my account, sir. I don't know.
I was very excited about this. I was driving down college today.
Leave him alone.
Going, you know what that used to be? You know what I was reading the road signs.
To yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It was bad.
TQ, he's reading road signs to himself.
It was. I was going down. I was happy to see. You know that little gas station down by where where the AQ used to be.
Yeah,
There's that little like gas station thing that's been a car lot since I was in college.
Yeah, and now it's a gas station.
No. Now it's still a car lot, and I'm like, okay, there's something that's remained the same, and I felt good. I felt nostalgic as I drove past where Radio Shack used to be.
Oh man,
I know they killed Radio Shack.
Yeah, that was a recent exit. Also, they hung in there as long as they could, but people stopped needing soldering irons, and so that kind of.
I don't understand.
That was the end of that.
Oh no, it made me feel good that they were there.
Yeah, and there was a time. All that stuff was still there.
By where the dome was, it's not there.
It's a clinic now.
Yeah,
which is kind of fitting.
Which is really kind of
a lot of
fitting,
people that went to the dome needed to go to a clinic.
I have a brick from the dome when they tore it down. I have a brick from it. Look, I figured I dumped enough money into it.
Yeah, you do own a piece of that. You should own a piece of that.
I mean, it was being demolished. What's the
It's
point?
like owning a brick in the sidewalk at your favorite school or whatever. You get your name on there. Get the brick. Please buy a brick. Thank you. Has Hunter thought about selling bricks in something? Like, I don't know. We always need more bricks. Then just start selling bricks to raise some money. How about that?
Okay.
We'll build a new wall and just put the bricks in there of all the people buy. You can always sell bricks.
So you're going to build a wall, huh?
Yeah.
Keep the riffraff out.
You can make Tennessee pay for it, man.
That's okay.
That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do, man. But seriously, this is the fundraiser that is always is always necessary. You could always put up a new wall somewhere. Just make people pay for it. Put their names on the bricks.
Okay.
You could always do that. You can always do that. Hey, we need a new wall outside of such and such's house. All right, fine, I'll do it. There you go.
Yeah, make America solder again.
That's right.
Yeah. Let's bring back Radio Shack.
I remember the first time I saw a soldering iron. I'm like, what is going on here? This is magic.
The magic that is a soldering iron.
Is this alchemy? What am I looking at here?
Have you ever soldered before? I would be willing to bet you've probably soldered or welded.
I haven't.
Okay.
But I have seen both of those things be done. So
soldering is just welding on a much smaller scale.
Now, how much would it cost to get our captain and leader, Quincy Oliver Alexander, on Senior Walk? I think he is.
We need to go look that up.
I think it would either be somebody on this weekend. Class of 33, 34, 35. He should be in there somewhere.
I don't think he finished because we've looked him up before on the database. So he's not on there.
But no, DQ found him in the class of the 33 annual.
Yeah, but not the senior walk database. He's not on.
But he was a senior that year, so it's got to be 33, 34, 35, somewhere in there. I got nothing to do tonight. I may go up there and find it.
Yeah, go look it up.
I got nothing.
Go walk the sidewalk.
I mean, somebody's got to be heading to campus at some point this week, right? Take a picture of 30. I mean, it shouldn't be very hard. I know you're not. You're going in the other direction. But it shouldn't be that hard. I mean, there's only like 100 people per class back then, and he'd be near the beginning. His last name's Alexander.
Oh yeah, if they did it in alphabetical order back then, maybe they didn't.
Well, maybe
they had a different alphabet.
Maybe they had a different alphabet. DQ's been reincarnated and come back to screw up the alphabet again.
What if DQ is Quincy Oliver Alexander reincarnated? Has
that would
anyone
be
ever
something,
considered
wouldn't
that?
it?
Maybe you are him. You know what I
DQ,
mean?
would you be willing to do an on-air past life regression?
Yes. Oh my God, yes. We
Do
have
people
to do this.
do that?
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's read
that
some
might be
palms.
fun.
Let's go.
That would be fun.
Do some hypnosis. That might
DQ, you'd
fun.
be up for that?
Hypnosis?
Yeah. What if we put a little tick in there that every time you heard a particular sound, you would cluck like a chicken?
Or bark. Top dog. Anytime someone says top dog, you will bark.
Nah, DQ, we
You're
were
falling asleep. You're falling asleep. What is that guy? That guy that keels over in Office Space? 2, deeper and deeper, way
deeper,
way down. You know that guy who was in an episode of Seinfeld once.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Yeah, that guy, same actor. He had a hairpiece on in Office Space. He was bald in Seinfeld. But that's neither here nor there. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I think I have a world record that our people can set here in the Merry Band of Idiots.
I'm for that.
Japan has just set a world record for the most people pointing at the sky at once.
What?
Sunday.
Why? Why?
A group in Japan just set a world record on Sunday for most people pointing at the sky at one time. They just pointed straight up and held it for 30 seconds. 507 people. We can get 510 people to point at the sky, can't we? I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Let's do this.
Yeah. How many do we have to get?
Over 507.
What if we got? I mean, we could do it at a game. Is that a world record?
Oh, like a coordinated deal. Like, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we're going to set a world record here at Razorback Stadium. Everyone point to the sky for 30 seconds.
Yeah,
do that.
Yeah, we could do that.
But then they're kind of stealing our idea. I want this to be like a station thing. I want us to have.
Oh, you want us to have the? Okay.
Yeah, like let's do it upright. Let's get a big remote going, and we'll everybody show up and point at the sky, and we'll set the world record. And we'll sell some shoes or whatever we're doing. Some cheesecake. I don't know whatever the business wants to. Whoever wants to step up and do this with us. Go
well,
ahead.
I have some bad news. You can cancel your trip to campus. He is not on senior walk.
That's what I told you.
Yeah, well, you know what? I just had to double check. I had to double check to verify. I respect it. It turns out all the stuff they said about him was true. Who knew?
Maybe I'm him reincarnated.
No.
Maybe that's what it is.
No, he was in law school.
Well, I dropped out too. What's the difference?
He was in law school.
Okay, all right. I'm a degenerate drunk. What's the difference?
Really?
Wait a minute. He got into the post office. I didn't.
I know.
I am him.
Oh, you're going. Okay.
I'm him.
All right. So
DQ, I am him.
After we're done with DQ's past life regression,
do mine.
We'll do yours.
All right.
Do me.
That's right.
You ever notice, like,
Who's in touch with the dark arts that could do this for us? Who do we know?
DQ, you got to have one of those wacko, crunchy friends that does this stuff, right? You know Fayetteville. You know the people.
Yeah.
I could find someone.
There's a little
easily.
hut down there.
Craigslist, right?
There's a little hut down there by where Club West, or not Club West, Doc Murdoch's used to be. That does palm reading and stuff.
Maybe they know somebody.
I think we need to do this.
Okay.
And I'm sure
during the next bye week we'll all have our past life regression.
No, I'm not doing it. No chance.
You are such a wimp.
Well, no.
What a wimp.
Look, there could be felonies that I don't know about. I'd rather. But I think
why we do it on tape and edit it.
Ah, okay. So we edit out the felons.
That's right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. This sounds like a good idea.
Okay. We got this all figured out. Great.
Yeah, well, I'm on it.
Yeah, 507 people pointing at the sky.
I think we could do that. Is that at
think
one
we could do
time or over a period of
at
time?
one time,
Okay.
at the same time. 30 seconds.
Okay, Lizzie's texting. There's as she puts it, a witchy shop down in Fayetteville.
Doesn't she have an actual job?
Lizzie?
Why is she listening to this?
Leah, she not only has an actual job, she's like got an important job.
Right.
And she listens to this. I don't know. I got
Vacation day? Mental health day? What's going on here? I respect it.
Yeah,
I guess.
Absolutely. And protect your peace. That's what you got to do.
Right. Protect your peace.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to work on getting a fortune teller in here. When they do these things.
Do they like to be called fortune tellers, or is
I don't
that
know.
offensive?
I will call them by whatever they want to be called. I just don't know the correct vernacular. But everybody thinks that they were some sort of, like French princess. Who's going to be Lenny the janitor?
I was a mailman who happened to get drunk a lot in the 30s on the U of A campus. Maybe that's what I was.
Okay.
How about that? Yeah, everybody thinks they were Louis the 14th or something in a past life. No, you were just Al.
Just Al.
Right. Yeah. You gambled illegally and you picked up garbage the rest of the week. That's what you did. There you go. 866-285-4005.
You were just Al.
Oh, that's right. We can't all have been someone famous in our past life, if we even had a past life. Maybe that's all hooey, too. I don't know. How do we know about any of this stuff?
What if we don't like what she has to say? Can we get a second opinion?
You wouldn't have to fool around with this stuff. You take Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Just saying.
I'm Brandon Evans in the 4029 newsroom. Here's what we're following tonight. The Missouri woman who kidnapped and killed an Arkansas woman and her unborn child was in federal court today. Amber Waterman was sentenced to 2 consecutive life sentences, the death of Ashley Bush. Waterman's husband, Jamie, was also in court. Our Valerie Jean breaks down everything that happened today and what's next for both. Weather-wise, Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee is tracking frost and freeze chances early tomorrow morning, so parents, bundle up those kiddos at the bus stop. For many, fall is a great time to do stuff outdoors. That's why our Abner Sosa is looking at camping and boating safety, as drought has led to extremely dry conditions and low water levels. Also tonight, our Jacob Murphy has the latest on the Sebastian County Opioid Task Force, which received a grant to aid in its fight against addiction and overdoses. Get your news now at 4029tv.com and with our free mobile app, or join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
It's the Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattresses going out of business sale in Bentonville, and everything must go. Get unbeatable deals on top quality furniture, mattresses, and appliances. Save up to 75% off brand new living room, dining room, and bedroom furniture. Whether you're looking to upgrade your home or get new appliances, now is the perfect time. Hurry in for the best selection. Once it's gone, it's gone. Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattresses off exit 86 in Bentonville. Don't miss out. These deals are ending soon. Sterling Bank is your community bank. As a bank, they know the biggest asset is the community they serve. Sterling Bank values its role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make the community stronger each day. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
Boom! Did I scare you? Hey, Ty Richardson for Fish City Grill and Rogers. And there is nothing scary about their chalkboard specials in the month of October, starting with the shrimp creamy pesto pasta, a betta pasta covered in basil parmesan topped with artichoke, spinach, and cherry tomatoes. The Green Goddess shrimp tacos stuffed with that blackened shrimp, the Green Goddess sauce, slaw, pickled red onion, cilantro, Cuban black beans, and rice on the side. Fish City Grill in Rogers. Friendly folks, serious seafood.
Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling. Make sure your heating and cooling systems are always running at their best. From expert maintenance to emergency repairs, replacements, and same-day service, their certified technicians keep you comfortable year-round. Right now, enjoy Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling seasonal tune-up special for just $69. Call 479-435-5039 today. That's 435-5039. Veterans, active military, and first responders get a 15% discount. Count on Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Hey, before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest and greatest offerings from the biggest names in golf. With 2 high-definition simulators, an enormous selection, and the most knowledgeable staff, be assured Golf USA is here to make you look and play better. And Golf USA is honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest's Top Fitters list for 2024. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA. We are as golf as it gets.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, the ultimate lunch lineup boasts wall-to-wall sports and scenic views. When you're hungry and in a hurry, the Scratch Kitchen delivers lunch in the clutch. I mean, where else can you order a 29-degree draft beer and a quickie combo on your lunch break? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Twin Peaks Scratch Kitchen scores every time. Dig into hand-smashed burgers, chef-inspired flatbreads, and more at your local lodge.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Okay, I got a lot going on over here. By the way, today is National Grouch Day, which may explain what's going on. Right here.
I'll wait for your apologies, all of you.
You're a grouch. That's why it's National Grouch.
Grouch.
You're in
A
cranky
pretzel
mood.
can be a meal.
A sourpuss.
No, I'm very
Cranky
happy.
mood.
Good mood today. Outside of the pretzel thing, everything is coming up roses for me today.
Welcome everyone to ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. 866-285-4005 is how you can join us here on the program. We are holding things down until 6 o'clock tonight when playoff baseball takes over here on ESPN Radio. The Guardians and the Yankees, Game 2. I'm sad to report from the NLCS, there was no rally snake yesterday as the Dodgers did lose in spite of finding a garter snake.
You tried to create something and it wasn't there for you.
I just want to be on the. I always just want to be on the first wave of something for once in my life, and not behind.
Okay.
And this was my moment, but then the Dodgers didn't pull through. So what are you going to do about it?
So there goes that idea.
Right. Like I'm on the first wave on Vanderbilt. Not covering this week against Ball State and covering against Texas next week. I'm all over that. I want to put that down. But
my buddy Ed texted in. He said, "Be nice to my Ball State Cardinals." He's hoping they'll just be in the game.
I don't need them to be good. I just need them to cover the 26.5.
Okay.
All right.
This is a pure look.
A garbage touchdown in the final minute to make it a 24-point game is fine with
Vandy
me.
is
I'm good with that.
Vandy's in a weird spot. They're in a spot they've never been in before, which is a trap game.
It is a trap.
It's a trap game for them.
Yeah, lots of history being made here. Hey, on a historical note too, Tom Murphy did some research today in the paper.
Hey, attaboy, Tom.
And I give credit, unlike some people. So shout out to Tom Murphy for that. This will be the 11th time that Arkansas has played back-to-back top 10 opponents.
Okay.
they've never won both of the games. And they've won one of the games 3 times in program history. And they've never won the second game. It's always been the first one. So, you know how it works around our state. You know, you beat a top 10 team, everybody pats you on the back, tell you how great you are, and then you lose the next game. That's how it works.
Well, now they've had a bye week this time around, so that's a little different.
That's right. So, Sam Pittman is on the doorstep of becoming the only coach in the history of the school, in the SEC era, I believe, to beat 2 back-to-back top 10 teams. Never none. Sam Pittman's going to do that. How about that? A historical moment you could all be seeing.
I was told today
that
LSU isn't that good.
Who told you that?
I'd rather not name names.
Okay.
Because that would be unfair. I don't want to unjustly throw someone under the bus. However,
is Arkansas that good?
I don't know. What do we know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I could do this all day. Such and such isn't that good. Well, are you that good? Well, we don't know. I mean, what do we know?
Well, okay. Do we think Tennessee is a good team? Do I think they're a top 25 team? Yes. Do I think they're a top 10 team? No. So that's a good win. Outside of that, I don't know. The strength of schedule is not in their favor. However, I like the direction that they're going. This will be a test. This will be the best quarterback you've played to this point. The guy.
What direction are they going?
Well, we'll find out after Saturday. If they go in and if they beat LSU or even make it, it's a ball game. You're going in the right direction. Just don't get hammered, and you'll be fine. But this is by far the best quarterback you're going to face. This is by far the best collection of skill talent you will have faced to this point. It's inarguable, and that will be and that's going to be the thing. Can you slow down Nussmeier in that offense? When they're good at they're good at every position on the offense. They can put up points. Just beat Ole Miss.
Well, they haven't faced a defense like Arkansas yet, though. So let's see what happens there.
Okay.
Well, they haven't.
No? All right.
What defense have they faced that's any good?
Ole Miss is pretty good. Okay.
They're not that good.
All right.
They're not that good. I feel like I don't know. Like, the whole SEC mystique is gone to me this year. Like, I don't even know how good Georgia is. When you give up 30 to Mississippi State, I mean, what are we doing here? And you lost to Alabama, who's not that good.
How much of the Mississippi State stuff was in the fourth quarter in garbage time?
Mississippi State gave them a half. Then Georgia opened up the lead in the third quarter, and then Mississippi State cut it to 2 scores in the fourth quarter.
Mississippi State,
but they were there for 30 minutes.
They were that Mississippi State was a trap game because they've got Texas this weekend.
Okay, but if you are at some point, if you can't negotiate a trap game with style in the only sport where style matters, then it has to reflect on what team you are at some point. Because if we're going to give credit to the teams that don't get caught up in the trap game stuff, then we should also knock the teams that do for something. I don't know, I don't know what that should be. But.
So listen to this, and I had not looked at this prior to just looking this up right now. That game is a 6:30 game. It's on ABC. Georgia is a 3.5-point underdog to Texas. The FPI says Texas has a 76% chance to win the game. When was the last time Georgia was in a position like that?
Probably against someone not Alabama. I don't know the answer.
It's been a long time
since before Kirby got there. Maybe I don't know.
That is wild.
I think the SEC mystique is crumbling though. I think that there are teams that are very good, but I don't know if there's any great teams in this league. I mean, maybe Texas is. We're going to find out.
Texas walks in, and if they win on Saturday, I mean, they're in pole position to win the league.
Like Texas had a trap game, and they beat the hell out of Oklahoma on Saturday. Beat them, just killed them.
Also a rivalry game, a little bit different. That's a game that they sort of circle. But your point is well made. Georgia's got issues, and this is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited.
Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, and it's just I don't know. I just there's not much difference between 2 and 15 in this league, and maybe 16 anymore in this league. There's not much difference, and I don't know why that is. Maybe it's money, maybe it's a portal, maybe what's going on. But this is a very. They've gotten, at least in this season. Now, it's only one season, so there's not a trend here to look at. But in this one season, there's a very NFL-like parity in the SEC where you actually can have a team that is a double-digit dog win a game over some. So that happened here, 9 days ago or whatever it was. It didn't used to be that way, but now it is that way. Maybe there's more talent being spread around with this portal thing. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Now
we need more data.
To your point, there's a game that's going to happen in Columbia, Missouri. 19th ranked team in the country. Missouri's 5-1. They're playing an Auburn team that we all think sucks, right?
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're very good.
The spread on that's 4.5. Vegas doesn't think there's that big a difference between Auburn and Missouri. I think the soft middle of the SEC is very bunched together.
Yeah.
There are a lot of teams that are just in that middle that can, and on any given day anybody can beat anybody.
Right, the soft middle. But I don't know what the bottom is then. Like if Vanderbilt and Arkansas are not the bottom of the league, who is? Auburn?
Mississippi State.
They just put 30 on Georgia.
But they lost. They lost. They're not going to. They may not win a game in the league.
But again, this is the only sport where style matters. So it matters how you lose. And they did not get beat by 60 by what we think is a really good Georgia team. Maybe they're not a good team. They did lose to Alabama.
But they haven't been competitive in any game they've played.
Would it be funny if Texas beat Georgia by 40 on Saturday night? Wouldn't that be hilarious?
No. I think for the league, no. I think
that's what I'm saying. It would be funny.
But if you're Greg Sankey, that's the worst.
I don't care about that
outcome.
guy.
Because all of a
He's
sudden,
a shyster. I don't care.
A team from the Big 12 walks in and starts whooping your people.
Yeah. Well, this isn't your normal. It's not like Texas Tech came in here. Texas has everything. They finally have somebody that put it all together.
The last time Texas faced an SEC team, what happened? Arkansas beat them. Beat them up. Yeah. And everybody was like, "Oh, Texas isn't ready for this." Guess what? They might be.
They could be. Yeah.
Now, these are a lot of what ifs. I have a great pause in saying, "Well, Georgia's dead."
I'm not saying they're dead necessarily, but they're just I don't know if they're as I don't know. I think the era of the elite team may be not happening this year, and maybe not for some time.
The best teams are in the Big Ten.
The era of the elite team in the SEC.
Yeah, the Big Ten probably has the best team.
Yeah.
This is one of those things. We're going to talk ourselves into Texas going in there and winning by 20, and Georgia's going to be like, no, I don't think so.
Rumors of our demise have been greatly exaggerated.
Yeah, they always do this. And look, Georgia has a long way to go. They've still got Ole Miss on their schedule. That's not going to be easy. They could lose 3 games.
That'd be awesome. I'd love it. I'd absolutely love it.
Alabama could lose 3 games. Alabama should have lost on Saturday.
I don't have a problem with that.
No.
I don't have a problem with any of this.
What would the league do if Georgia and Alabama didn't make the playoffs?
This is why the league is trying to guarantee playoff spots, because they know what's happening. They know that it's becoming, everybody's becoming a little bit like each other, and it's there's the era of dominance is over, and it's time to start. We got to guarantee, and they've convinced their buddies at the Big Ten, hey, you need to get on this too, because this could happen to you. Some point. You're not exactly don't have a dominant team this year either. So
I'm ready for this just feels like one of those games where Lazarus rises no, and Texas gets beat, which would be fine with me.
That'd be great if you did.
There are no losers here. You're either going to lose Georgia or you're going to lose Texas. Fine, that's great. Either way, we win. But it just throwing dirt on Georgia just doesn't seem smart.
Is Carson Beck still the quarterback?
He is still the quarterback.
All right, there you go. That's all I got to say about that.
What's wrong with Carson Beck?
He's fine.
What's wrong with Carson Beck?
He's fine. He's a fine quarterback. He's a fine quarterback and probably a decent human being.
His family likes him.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. So what's wrong with him?
He's fine. That's all. He's okay.
He's okay.
Yeah. Nussmeier's better. Ewers is better.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
See, I'm not sold on Ewers yet. I think I'm not sold on him in a big game yet. I think.
Well, buddy, we're about to get.
Yeah. Oh no. He's going to get a big game.
I think he'll be just fine.
Okay.
I think he'll manage the situation and just move that ball up and down the field. And there you go. Let's see here.
Wow. All right.
Let's go to Al.
Al.
Just Al. I just heard you guys talking. I heard this guy talk about his tailgate yesterday up there by the stadium. Well, come to the Garden. We do 3 meals a day. I do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we look forward to the night game so we can have a great time, and we can break that record because that's how many people come to the tailgate.
Oh, wow, 2 for 1 there.
Oh, you mean the pointing at the sky record? Okay.
What are we making for breakfast?
Okay, for breakfast we're going to have hash browns with some peppers in it. We're going to have French toast with the middle cut out with an egg inside of it.
Oh.
And then, of course, we do bacon and then sausage.
Okay.
That's for breakfast.
That's just getting warmed
then
up.
We'll have then we'll have barbecue, pulled pork, some sausages, jalapeno sausages, and then we'll wrap it up with some Louisiana gumbo.
A lot of sausage in this menu.
You're gonna have to run the lake twice after that. Wow.
Oh, and we got this carbonated beverage that you can pour.
Oh, wheat
and
soda.
you know what?
Yes.
And it's $20, or if you don't pay, I'm not going to say anything because these are my vacation days. Because I don't go on vacation because Razorback football is my vacation.
That's your vacation.
Party at
That's
Al's,
very
Scott.
nice.
Party at Al's.
All right, and this is at the Garden.
That's right, and they call me Coach B or Coach Batman. So come on by. I got the short bus right on the roadside of Razorback Road. We're right on the fence line. We got flags hanging from the top. We got TVs, and we blow the music up.
Now, here's somebody that's texting in who has been to one of yours and says it's awesome.
See, thank you for that. Appreciate it.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
All right.
And you know, $20 for 3 meals and having a great time. Come on, but guess what? I'm not going to watch you. If you don't want to, I'm not going to complain because most of the people that come are former students of mine, or former players.
There we go.
I like it.
I like this.
So come on by. We'll break up a record for you.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Al.
Just Al. Thank you. All right. There
like
you go.
that.
Another 2 days, 2 tailgate invites for everybody listening to this show.
Now, Al, I already know
Pretty
the
good.
answer to this, but Sterling would like to know if he's invited. And the answer is yes.
Of course he is.
Sterling is always
All are
invited.
welcome.
Yep.
Yeah. This guy's using his vacation because boy.
Wow, well, we're getting a bunch of folks that are texting. Apparently, he is a meat smoker.
What it says, yeah.
And
What it says.
Abner says he's the house caterer. All right.
Could be.
Okay.
Could be our party planner here on Ruscin and Zach.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. A lot of sausage, though. That's a lot of sausage.
I mean, you don't have to eat it. It's just
an
what's offered.
angioplasty with all
But
that stuff.
it's what's offered. You can bring your own. Do you want to eat like a nice
I
fruit
would never.
tray?
That'd be rude.
Or some vegetables.
Bring your own fondue or something. No. That'd
You're
be
complaining
rude.
about something. He's not.
I'm not complaining. I'm making an observation.
He's not holding a gun to your head and saying, "Eat it."
Why do people think complaining and observing are the same thing? They're not the same
But
thing.
you're saying it as though you're forced to eat it. You don't.
I don't
you
have
know
to
what
eat
you
it.
can do.
I can just skip lunch and just drink beer.
Here's what you
Can
do.
that.
You go, you eat, you hop an Uber over to the Agri Park, running the cross country deal over there, and then head back. You'll be back by mid afternoon. By the time the Learfield thing kicks in, you're ready to roll. It's round 2.
Yeah, pretty good. That sounds pretty good. All right.
And he's got some tunes too. What else could you possibly want out of
This
life?
is a heck of a party right here.
Yeah.
I love that everybody's welcome. This is very nice. We've never been invited to tailgates before. This has been a good week.
Yeah,
here.
Donald Bentonville with a great question here. Now, this is 2 tailgates in 2 days. Should they drop our names as though, hey, I heard it on Ruscin and Zach?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe that's what you do.
Maybe you do it, but apparently with the Venmo thing, you just drop them $20 and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but just Al seemed to say, pay
more
or
the
don't pay.
merrier.
I don't care.
The more the
I
merrier.
just want to see my friends and talk some ball. Razorback football, though, sometimes it doesn't feel like a vacation day. I mean, a couple weeks ago it did. Maybe it will be again on Saturday. But there have been a lot of days where that's the vacation day where they lost your luggage.
If you're at Al's and you don't go to the game and you watch the game on a TV and you've been eating gumbo and sausage all day, I don't think you care. You win no matter what.
I volunteer as tribute to stay behind and not go to the game and just watch the tailgate while everybody else goes to the game.
Okay.
Make sure no one steals any TVs or anything like that.
Okay.
Put the game on the TV. It's all you need. It's all you need. All right. Now, remember, dropping our name in certain circles on that campus, could get you, hit. So you have to remember that. You have to know where you are.
Self-awareness, head on a swivel.
Context clues. They're very big.
Right.
Context clues.
That's the 5th time you said that inside of a week. What did you see or read where context clues was the primary?
People are very bad at, I just put it all together in my head like a week ago. Like,
that's dangerous.
All these people are dumb. But are they really dumb, or they just don't know how to take context clues? And it's the latter. They don't know how to.
That's 6.
Maybe they don't know. Like, I don't know what an example would be, but people can't put the two things together. And it's just like if you could put those two things together, you would have the answer you seek.
What two things?
Like whatever the situation may be. I don't know.
Context clues.
What were we talking about yesterday? We talked about this with the engineer. About something.
Listen.
And I'm like, it was something with the computer system here. It's like people can't take little pieces of information, put them in a chain, and determine either what's working or what's not working. That's what it is. In all walks of life, this is what it is. You know what I mean?
Gilligan says, I've been using my vacation days for all-inclusive Caribbean resorts. Who knew I could stay here and go to Al's for $20? I've been doing this wrong.
Where you been, Gilligan?
Gilligan,
I got
congratulations.
I got one of those.
You are now part of a larger world.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
So
Sasquatch says now all I hear are Ruskin's observations. Yeah, I'm not complaints. In fact, I think if you start a sentence with "this is not a complaint," that is a complaint.
Now that's saying with all due respect, bless your heart.
I used to work with somebody at TV that would be like, "This is not a complaint." I'm
yes,
like,
it is.
Okay, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. If you just say something, you would make an observation. What's the difference? That's the deal. All right. 866-285-4005.
What's vacation? Don't worry, Jackson. One day. One day.
Well, when you're in the corner office up there, you get vacation.
That's
Jackson.
right.
That's how it works.
You can start off every sentence with, this isn't a complaint.
You get Columbus Day off, maybe. Even.
Who knew you got that one off? That's news.
All right. All right, I want to talk about this text where the guy wants a bourbon recommendation coming up here in a minute. We need to pause right now and generate a little revenue, and then we'll get back to the bourbon. We'll get into the bourbon discussion because I think that's a worthwhile situation to get into here. I also have a question about how buying a part of a team works. So maybe our financial people can get revved up and
buying a part of a team.
Well, somebody is, and I just don't know how it works. So I'm coming at this from a place of ignorance, and I want to learn more about it. So we'll talk about this as we move along here until 6 o'clock on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. If you're looking for a hassle-free way to sell your home, try the Lindbergh team. They had a client that was looking for a hassle-free way to sell their home, and they listed the traditional way and had 8 showings. So they went with Tara Lindbergh's Instant Offer Me program. This is the program that gave them a fair, all-cash offer without any of the usual stress. No repairs, no staging, and no open houses. It's a nightmare. Everything has to be perfect. You have to live in a showroom, more or less, during that process. Not with the Instant Offer Me program. The process is straightforward and stress-free. And thanks to Lindbergh Real Estate Group, the clients sold their home quickly and easily. So if you're ready to sell without the headaches, contact Lindbergh Real Estate Group today and learn about the Instant Offer Me program. You can go to lindberghteam.com and click on Home Estimate and find out what your home is worth in seconds. From the experts at the Lindbergh team, the team I would trust if I was selling my home, the team that has over 1,000 five-star reviews now, Tara Lindbergh and the Lindbergh Real Estate Group. Again, it's lindberghteam.com, Limbird, lindberghteam.com, or Google Lindbergh Real Estate Group and check out the over 1,000 five-star reviews. Tara Lindbergh and the Lindbergh Real Estate Group.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
Here's somebody that says we're the Jersey Shore. All right.
Yes, but with less abs.
Or flabs.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
Pinnacle Groves is a transitional senior living community, including independent living cottages, independent living apartments, assisted living, and memory care services for residents requiring clinical support. This variety of accommodations ensures that residents can find the right fit for their needs while enjoying a vibrant community. Pinnacle Groves is located at 5520 West Northgate Road, Rogers. Contact Elena or Scott at 479-662-8183 or tour today.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Speak, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Hey, Coach, what's up?
I'm a worried there, DQ. I met the old owner of my house and they still had a key to my house. That made me think, how many keys are out there? What should I do?
I know who you need to call. Pop-A-Lock. They do more than just unlock cars. They can rekey your home or even install new locks, giving you peace of mind that only you have keys to your home.
Thanks, DQ. That sounds great. Call Pop-A-Lock today, 479-444-9900 for the key moments in your life.
That's right, Coach.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online at hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation to determine the ED medication that's best for you, discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and a range of treatment options, including trusted generic alternatives to the name brands, at up to 95% off. ED is personal, and at Hims, so is treating it. Just go to hims.com/joy and get connected to a licensed medical provider online for free, with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. hims.com/joy.
Going to Branson for some relaxation and fun? Then you've got to stay with Branson's award-winning hotel family, Meyer Hotels. Meyer Hotels features 4 awesome hotels in Branson with the best locations for your trip. Choose from brands you know and trust. Holiday Inn Express on Green Mountain Drive, Best Western Center Point Inn, the Comfort Inn at Thousand Hills, and the Comfort Inn and Suites. Enjoy refreshing indoor pools and hot tubs. Do you like free? Well, how about a free hot breakfast each morning? How about free internet, free vacation planning services, and of course, smiles are always free. Want even more value? Go to MeyerHospitality.com and join our e-club for additional savings, or check out the vacation packages that are incredible deals. Call 1-877-STAY-HERE to book Branson's award-winning hotels, or visit MeyerHospitality.com. It's your safe choice for award-winning lodging in Branson. That's 1-877-STAY-HERE or MeyerHospitality.com.
This is Peyton Stovall. I'm back on the field this season with a little more experience. Now I know the #1 spot for burgers, fries, and shakes. CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers. Stop by and see my friend Keith Wilson and his team at the Fayetteville location off Weddington, and Sally at the Arkansas Avenue location in Russellville. Don't forget to pick up a bottle of Butcher Boy seasoning at either location or your local Harps. CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers. When all you do are burgers, they have to be the best.
What a catch at second base by Peyton Stovall laying it out.
Do you own a business or are you starting a new business? Sign Studio is the answer to all of your brick and mortar advertising needs. Sign Studio can wrap your new company vehicle or an entire fleet of vehicles, manufacture and install stunning road and building signs, or simply print a banner and set of business cards to get you started. No matter where you are in business, Sign Studio is with you. With friendly service and smiling faces, Sign Studio is your source for complete visual marketing. Visit yoursignstudio.com or call 250-4844.
Hey, Hawk fans, it's Ty with the Morning Rush. Join me this Saturday, October the 19th, from 1 to 3 o'clock at the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville for Arkansas Game Day. Robert, Elizabeth, and Matt at the Stadium Shop will have a buy one regular price clothing item, get a second equal or lesser value half off, including their Nike apparel and jerseys. It does not get more Razorback than the Stadium Shop. Arkansas Game Day live at the Stadium Shop on Razorback this Saturday from 1 till 3.
ESPN 99.5. Sports show. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Your news was brought to you by the Good Chair because I have a place to sit at the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you would like to be seated in the Good Chair. Football team's back at it today, getting ready for LSU this weekend in Fayetteville. Game time 6 p.m. ESPN has your TV. We start your day at 1 p.m. with Arkansas Game Day live from said Stadium Shop. All reaction will come your way an hour after the game ends. LSU opened up as a 2.5-point favorite. Football Power Index says Arkansas has a 46% chance to win the game.
Your poll question. When it comes to real estate, is historic just a nicer way to say really old?
I did that.
Yeah, you did.
That's my fault. Sorry about that. I was trying to help.
89.7% of people said yes. When you see X, do you think of it as a letter or a shape?
Letter!
7.1% of people said shape. 92.9% of people said letter. Should teams get a maximum of one field or court storming per season? 71.8% of people said yes. 28.2% of people said no, multiple field stormings is okay. And can any food be a meal if you eat it enough to make you full?
Sure can.
79.3% of people said yes.
Boom.
M&M's is not a meal.
You have
Anything
to
can
eat
be
a
a meal.
lot of M&Ms.
Anything can be a meal. Nope. It can be.
It's not true.
It is true.
We have snacks and meals. We have two
80%
different
of
things.
our audience says it can.
But not everything should be a meal.
Different argument.
We have snacks and meals.
No.
Pretzel's a snack.
No.
Ribeye is a meal.
Ribeye.
There's a difference.
Ribeye.
You can't. I am not going to live in a world where the same label for pretzels and ribeye exists.
Okay,
meal.
we're not
That's
talking
not true.
about just pretzels. We're talking about the delicious, soft pretzel with cheese. I'm not talking about the little things you get in a bag. I'm talking about the big one.
But in your logic, you are saying
You're
little
saying-
things that
right.
are in the bag.
No, what I'm saying
You're saying
is the same
everything.
thing.
It's
Yes,
all the same.
anything can be a meal.
So you can't-
Chateaubriand and Skittles are the same thing.
Yes, if you
That's crazy.
Yes, I'm
That's
not absolutely insane. I don't write the rules. I'm simply telling you that this is the way it works. Meal is the umbrella. Now, is a pretzel dinner? No. Is a pretzel lunch? Maybe. Is a pretzel breakfast? No. But whatever fills you up, man, live your own truth.
A rack of ribs and a Starburst are not equal.
Well, a Starburst,
but in your world, they're both
Starburst
meals.
is not going to fill you up. Now, a bag
A
of
whole-
Starburst,
the whole thing,
a
Mike?
whole bag, yes. Your bag of Halloween candy, meal. Sure it is. Got all the food groups in there. Again, I'm not
right.
saying it's a perfect system, but it's what we have.
No. No.
85.4% of people said polls. Don't be a jerk about it. Ugh. Polls. And those are your polls. Go touch grass.
All right. Thank you, DQ. Here you go.
Now, Abner, he ate an entire box of Oreos in one sitting. Definitely a meal. Scott agrees with me. I'm not saying it's a perfect system. It's the system that we have.
Let's change the system.
Well,
The
okay.
system is lunacy.
DQ?
Let's make it better.
DQ, get us a petition. You're a petition girl. Change.org.
I could get you a petition.
A lot of stuff. Illegal eye surgeries, all kinds of stuff.
All kinds of things.
Yeah.
Random guy to the 501. He's making a meal out of Sour Patch Kids right now.
There you go.
Now this might be where we separate. Corey says a pretzel might be a little M meal. DQ.
I agree.
Okay, there it is.
Little M.
But a ribeye is a big M.
Okay.
meal.
Big M. A rack of ribs. A big M.
M meal.
Right.
Okay.
Popcorn, little M meal.
What about a
Popcorn's
protein
meal.
bar?
So you're saying people eat like 8 times a day? 8 meals a day?
Yeah.
10 meals a day?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Is it?
So I have a burger and fries. That's one meal. I get here after a couple hours of diligent preparation. I eat an oatmeal cream pie. That's another meal?
No. Okay, first of all, you are skirting some basic facts when it comes to your feeding
What are you
habits.
talking about? That's what happened today.
A normal person. Now, that's what happened today.
I had a milkshake.
I have seen you walk in with a bag, eat an oatmeal cream pie or two, then go, well, I got to go get something, and come back with the cheese-filled chili fry things.
We are trapped in this prison for 4 hours with no food and barely water.
You make it sound like we're on a submarine at the bottom of the Atlantic.
The Hanoi Hilton was better accommodations than this. We are trapped in here like rats every day. I gotta eat.
There are snacks up front. For now. Well, yeah.
That's not a regular occurrence.
No. Oh, God, no.
My God.
No. But
we have water, though. One Geneva Convention has been met. We do have water. But there's no food here. Talking is exhausting. I'm telling you.
Listen to yourself.
Listen to yourself. These are my problems. They're not everybody's problems. They're mine. Okay.
Now, Donald in Bentonville has gone scientific on us.
Oh, God.
I think the bigger question, at what calorie point does a snack become a meal? He says over-under is 1,200. I'm not a calorie counter. I know when my belly is full, I'm good.
That's why you eat the buntinis at that place, because they're healthier for you.
Well, now if
They're
you
only
eat 6 or 7 of them, is that healthier eating? No.
Powdered donuts. They're smaller. They're healthier.
I do love a good
You
donut.
do eat 20 of them, though.
I love me a good donut.
That's right. Sasquatch says these were more observations. No, these were complaints this time. I'll let you know on the front end from now on.
When you're observing
Observation or complaint.
Okay.
We'll
Fair.
get a sound effect or something. We'll let you know. Good grief. All right. It's Ruscin and Zach here, 866-285-4005. It's what you can do to be a part of the festivities here. Oh, we had a guy asking about bourbon.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to know, okay, so who was it here? There have been the Bills have sold like some shares, like the Buffalo Bills.
All right. Trying to generate some income.
Right. So, like, my question was, and this may not take 2 seconds to answer this question, but I was wondering, like, how do you get your money back on that? Like, when you sell, do you get your money back when the team sells?
No, it's like a stock, I would think. You get a percentage of the profits.
So you buy in for, I don't know what it is, $20 million.
But let's use.
And when you sell it, you're hoping to sell it for $40 million?
So let's create an example that we could all understand. You want to buy a portion of the show. DQ's going to buy in.
Okay.
DQ spends $100 to buy 10% of our show. At some point, when the revenue is finalized and all bills have been paid and you have your net income, DQ would get 10% of it. That's how it would work. And then over time, you get your money back.
They
and
get
then,
a check every month or whatever?
I don't know if it's every month. It's probably, a couple of times
Quarterly?
a year, maybe. And then if they sell the team, you get whatever share you own, you would get 10% of the sale.
Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, and Josie Altidore are buying a minority interest in the Buffalo Bills.
How the hell did Josie Altidore have that kind of money?
I don't know.
Josie Altidore was a soccer player.
Maybe they aren't all 33, 33, 33 in this partnership. Maybe it's 30, it's
60, 38 and 2.
That's right. Maybe that's what it is.
My math right on it? Yeah.
You're right. It's close enough. Maybe that's what it is. So you just can say you're like a part owner, and then do they get to go to the meetings?
Sure they do.
They get to have Jerry Jones yell at him like that radio guy did today?
Okay, yeah, we're going to have to talk about that at some point, because Jerry's like threatening people's jobs now.
Doesn't he own that radio station, though? Like, I think he could own, he could threaten these jobs. If I don't like the questions you're asking, I'll get someone in here that'll ask better questions.
So, yeah.
Like, he could do that.
Yeah, he could. He could.
Plus, I mean, that radio station's relationship with the Cowboys is probably responsible for, I don't know, 95% of the billing. So if the Cowboys went away, they're playing gospel records. I mean, you kind of have to keep Daddy happy in this case. You know what I mean?
That's right. Exactly. Hey, by the way, shout out to our people. We have gone 23 hours and 32 minutes, 38 minutes, and we haven't had to ban anybody.
Yep, there's only one guy banned. I just looked.
Yeah, and it's him.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll never be unbanned. But I'm proud of you guys. And I say this from the bottom of my heart. You've surprised me.
If he pulled you out of a burning building, you wouldn't unban him?
I would say take me back and let someone else do it. Because he'd get on the radio the next day. I'm not saying that.
If Texas wins the next 3 national titles, we're not unbanning him?
No. No. You know what? One last D-bag in the world.
Well,
no.
He's still in the world. He's not in our world. What could he do?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Go down there and help put the power back on in Florida or rebuild houses. Can't do any of that. Wouldn't help.
Because he would come on and tell us it was all his idea.
Go, save babies in, some third world country somewhere. You wouldn't, no good.
Call in there.
Okay. Call into that show?
Yeah, call into some third world country show.
Wow.
It's not happening here.
Man, you're like Rob Manfred with Pete Rose. He can't do anything to get back.
No, he can't.
This is a lifetime ban.
No.
Just don't keel over like Giamatti, all right? We need you around here.
No guarantees. I'm proud of you guys. We are 20 minutes
let's
away
celebrate
from
the positive.
Yeah, let's accentuate the positive. We are 20 minutes from going 24 hours. So I didn't have to ban any of you.
Yeah, nobody said anything racist or anything like that.
And we've got a bunch of you that do that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
that will get you banned.
Maybe those people have finally just moved on with their lives and they don't listen to this anymore.
They're still here.
Oh, okay.
I guarantee you that a couple of them texted in yesterday before the unbanning.
Great thumb discipline by not sending these texts.
A lot of restraint. To quote Herm Edwards, you don't have to press send.
You
don't.
No. That's right. Okay. It's 20 minutes now until the hour here on Ruscin and Zach. Well, we'll see. Now maybe you'll inspire the
I'm sure
the roustabouts to be active again there.
I'd like to go 24 hours. I think that'd be great.
Away. Don't jinx it. And we got one out in the 9th now. Don't jinx it, all right? Can you believe this guy throwing a perfect game? Oh my God. Okay. Hey, the focus is moving from the grass on the field. It's time to shop WT Equipment's closeout deals on Hustler zero-turn mowers. These machines are built like tanks and they drive like sports cars with fabricated welded steel decks and all the power you need and a warranty to match. Don't settle for cheap units from the big box store. Come see WT Equipment and they'll guide you to the right mower for you and your budget. Hurry, deals while supplies last, and they are priced to move at WT Equipment, your partner in progress.
The show the experts never miss. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas. And streaming on hitthatline.com.
Ready to explore beyond the beaten path? Discover the Range Rover lineup at Land Rover of Little Rock. Experience handcrafted luxury with the capability to take on any adventure. The elegant Range Rover offers unmatched performance and first-class luxury. The Range Rover is built for every journey. Visit Land Rover of Little Rock today and explore our incredible Range Rover selection. Plus, take advantage of our promotions and recently revamped service department. Visit us at 25 Colonel Glenn Plaza Drive or log on at LandRoverLittleRock.com.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
ESPN Arkansas is proud to feature Hall of Fame sports writer and sportscaster Clay Henry and his column on hitthatline.com. Clay's column features his thoughts on the biggest Razorback stories. Clay Henry's column is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. When you renew your Arkansas hunting license, you renew so much more than the hunt. You renew traditions. Hunting license season is wide open. Today's today to pull the trigger on the most essential part of the hunt. Renew your hunting license at huntnatural.com.
You don't have to keep living with that awful joint pain. Real, lasting relief is possible with the help from QC Kinetics. People right here in Northwest Arkansas are getting their lives back, getting the mobility back they want thanks to QC Kinetics. Hi, it's Tommy Kraft. QC Kinetics, they're the nation's leader in cellular therapies that can revitalize your joints. I'm talking about advanced regenerative medicine, using your own body's healing properties, highly concentrated and carefully placed in your achy joints. It's a quick in-office procedure that can get you moving again. They help me with my shoulder pain, but they can help you with your back pain, knee pain, or any joint that's bothering you. These protocols have been developed by medical professionals, and they're under the leadership of Dr. Mitchell Scheinkup. Hey, you owe it to yourself to get your life back. Get moving again. Call QC Kinetics for a free consultation right here in Northwest Arkansas. 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234 for our friends at QC Kinetics.
The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is ultimately all about fun. So is the new Ultimate Riches Scratch-Off ticket. It's loaded with over $3 million in prizes of $100 or more, all the way up to the ultimate prize, $200,000. You could be the first to win it all. Try the Ultimate Riches Scratch-Off game new this October at local lottery retailers. Have fun. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Are you paying more than $95 a month for your website? Or did you pay thousands just to get a website? You know, you don't have to. Modular Orange is an easy and affordable way to get a custom website for your business. They write it, build it, launch it, post it, secure it, and keep it up to date for just $95 a month. No upfront costs or additional fees. Go to modularorange.com and find out how they can help. modularorange.com.
Your Mach 1 market moment.
They are going down. I mean, we're having consistent changes, and it's all kind of negative changes. We're
What was
starting
it, 4
to
months
lose.
ago, you could go buy a 5% CD pretty easy on the open market. Now we're at, I looked today, it was like 4.3.
Right, which is pretty tremendous. So that's forward-looking markets when the rates really haven't fallen that much, but that's kind of what happens.
Well, what got us in this situation was rates were at zero, essentially zero. They were at zero, the Fed funds rate, and then they increased them by 500%.
Right.
Very short
In a year.
order. And the market was looking at it's like, okay, we don't think rates are going to be this high 10 years from now, 20 years from now. So that part of the curve did not increase, right? Rates were not going up at the 10 and 20 year terms.
Basically calling the bluff.
Mach 1 Financial Group LLC is a registered investment advisor located in Rogers, Arkansas. For full disclosures, please see advisorinfo.sec.gov or mach1financial.com/disclosures.
Hi there, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby of the 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Well, that chillier air keeps on pushing in, and it's going to be a cold one. First freeze of the season coming in tonight. Lows dropping in the upper 20s and low 30s by tomorrow morning. So if you got any plants outside you don't want dying off in the cold, you might bring them in. As we go to tomorrow afternoon, beautiful weather. Highs in low 60s, sunshine. Another cold one Wednesday night. And highs Thursday, a little warmer, back in the upper 60s with, more sunshine. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
That's good. It's actually been streamed in 158 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. Yesterday, we were streamed in Ohio, Illinois. You want to stream it too? HitThatLine.com. You got one of them Google Play, Alexa dot things. Say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Or you can get us on the now running like a Swiss car Hit That Line Now app.
Okay. Let's we'll get into the bourbon here in a minute.
Okay.
But
that's a phrase I've always wanted to say. We're going to get into the bourbon in a minute.
Damn right we are.
Okay.
But a Ruscin and Zach follow-up now on a story we first brought you yesterday. When Oregon coach Dan Lanning admitted that he took the 12 men on the field penalty to help ruin the clock.
Yeah.
The NCAA is now planning to change the 12-man penalty rule effective
immediately. Yeah.
They haven't changed the rule immediately since Kenny Pickett fake slid. Remember that?
Whatever happened to Kenny Pickett?
I have no idea. In Canada? I don't know.
He was the
UFL?
He was the 20th pick in the draft, and he is long
Shows you
gone.
those people don't know anything about what they're doing.
Well, he had small hands, according to the.
He plays for the Eagles.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
He plays for the Eagles. Anyway, the NCAA is changing the 12-man penalty this week. It would likely tell the officials to put the clock back at the original time, not just let all the clock run out the 40 seconds or whatever. So,
hey,
there you go.
He found a loophole.
The Dan Lanning loophole.
It's the Lanning rule. I love it.
The Lanning rule. You got your own rule. You have definitely arrived. You have your own rule. That is pretty good.
Okay.
So there you go. That is what's going on there.
All right. What's the bourbon thing?
Well, let me tell you that this rules update is brought to you by Vici Aesthetics and Wellness, where you can get on your weight loss journey with semaglutide or tirzepatide. In-office or telemedicine visits available. Mention Ruscin and Zach and get 10% off your first package at Vici Aesthetics and Wellness, 479-343-8424. 343-8424, Vici Aesthetics and Wellness. Oh, we got a text earlier from a guy that wanted our thoughts on bourbon.
Okay.
So, what are your thoughts on bourbon? You're in favor of it.
Okay, well, yes, of course. But what specifically was he asking? I have lots of thoughts. I don't know what
he did not. He just said, "I have a question about bourbon."
Okay,
and that was it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's what happened. So,
all right.
I don't know what more he wanted to know. We are pro bourbon. This is a house of bourbon here on Ruscin and Zach. We are in favor of it. We're for it, not against it. So, I don't know. We'll go try and figure out what this. Maybe this guy will text again or something.
Okay, yeah. I don't know what your question is, but the answer to any bourbon question I've been getting lately is Penelope Architect.
Okay, all right.
Reasonably priced, and it's. I'll tell you this: you can tell the difference between it and the cheaper brands. There is a very significant difference.
Yeah. Oh, recommendations. That's
Penelope Architect.
Penelope Architect. All right, there you go. Are you paid? Are you an influencer?
I am not.
For Penelope?
I am a.
Are there bourbon influencers?
God, I hope so. They're bourbon influenced, but I don't know about influencers.
I think they're called ambassadors.
Oh, you're a brand ambassador. That's right. Yeah, I want to do that. I want to be an ambassador. Feels like there's robes involved in that, and like cords. Robes and cords. That's what I'm looking for. I'm the ambassador, or maybe a military uniform. You know what I mean? Like some of these countries where their president wears a military uniform, like something like that. I don't know.
Hacker wants to know what I order when I go to the bar that's on the roof. Penelope.
Penelope.
Yeah.
The bourbon or the accompaniment?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Very good.
I didn't ask the question. Don't look at me. Look at him. Do not stare at me as though I said something bad. Look at him.
Come on. We're just kidding around in here. Come on.
But yes.
Come on. We're having a good time. Robert in Fort Smith's on the phone. Hi, Robert.
Hey, guys. We know how to get banned. You told us this, but I've never heard y'all say, how do you get in the married band of idiots? I've always missed it, so I've never heard the rules on that.
Well, to me, it's not as formal as the Whack Pack with Howard Stern, but basically, if you contribute anything on a text or a phone call that makes us laugh, I think you're in. It's a very low bridge to cross. I mean, we're not. This isn't like the SATs or anything.
Right now, you can get bounced by going over to the banned side of things. We have 9 minutes to go 24 hours without banning anybody.
Yeah. T-8.
So if you get banned, you're out, and then you have to work your way back in.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's not like a conclave or anything where we're like, all right, this person, right? Married band, not married band.
This is not a Dead Poet Society situation where we go to a cave and poetry. That's not happening. First of all, nobody wants to do that, and B, I don't want to hang out with you people. So it's just, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Look, if you have to ask, you're not in.
Okay.
That's the way I look at it.
There you go. All right. So that's what we're looking at. So that's how you get in the merry band. That's what it is. So it's not that difficult. Just make us laugh. Sing a song.
Yeah. Okay. Or you can have something hanging in the studio.
Yeah, you donate
That's
a prop.
a lifetime appointment.
Yeah, that's right.
If you have a nickname, you're in. Also true.
Yeah.
Okay. Here you go, Mr. Pibb with the Captain, my Captain. That's Dead Poet Society, DQ. You please tell me you've seen Dead Poet Society.
I have.
Okay.
Whew. Here are some bourbon recommendations.
Use your words.
Recommendations.
Yep.
E.H. Taylor.
Yeah.
Blanton.
Yeah.
Eagle Rare.
Haven't had that.
Okay.
Blanton's is good.
Eagle Rare.
Tommy stole a bottle of Blanton's for me.
Okay.
But that's okay. I mean, that's his thing. I was more than happy to accommodate. Blanton's is fine. I'm on a Penelope kick. Cementhead got me onto it.
Here's somebody who has the same vision as me. Ambassadors wear a uniform like a captain with one of those tricorn hats. Basically, you look like Captain Crunch. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. What about blue beef eater?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
But it's got blue jacket with like those yellow things on the shoulders. You know what I mean? Like the tassel things. You know what I mean? And a tricorn hat. Yeah. You look like Captain Crunch. That's a brand ambassador.
Makers, if you want to go, brand everybody else knows. Plus, breaking the seal on that's a whole lot of fun.
Oh yeah, that red,
the waxy thing.
Yeah. That's right. Very nice.
I knew he'd text me. It was a joke. Now Tommy has recommended 4 Roses.
4 Roses.
Yeah, the brown water is his thing. I'm a Scotch guy. But the brown water, I will take any recommendation.
Fire water.
Any recommendation he throws out is good.
I guess some fire water. All right. We'll be back here on ESPN Arkansas. And they hit that line now app. Stay where you are.
I'm Brandon Evans in the 4029 newsroom. Here's what we're following tonight. The Missouri woman who kidnapped and killed an Arkansas woman and her unborn child was in federal court today. Amber Waterman was sentenced to 2 consecutive life sentences, the death of Ashley Bush. Waterman's husband, Jamie, was also in court. Our Valerie Jean breaks down everything that happened today and what's next for both. Weather-wise, Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee is tracking frost and freeze chances early tomorrow morning, so parents, bundle up those kiddos at the bus stop. For many, fall is a great time to do stuff outdoors. That's why our Abner Sosa is looking at camping and boating safety, as drought has led to extremely dry conditions and low water levels. Also tonight, our Jacob Murphy has the latest on the Sebastian County Opioid Task Force, which received a grant to aid in its fight against addiction and overdoses. Get your news now at 4029tv.com and with our free mobile app, or join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
Pinnacle Grove Senior Living is an independent, assisted, and memory care community, offering amenities such as theaters for movies, libraries, cafe coffee shops, fitness center for exercise and wellness, heated indoor swimming pool, green space areas, dining room for restaurant and freestyle dining options, and many others. Come visit Pinnacle Groves today, located at 5520 West Northgate Road in Rogers. Contact Scott or Elena at 479-662-8183 to schedule your Pinnacle Groves tour today.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Call Scott Comiskey in Bella Vista or Steve Harp in Springdale.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Buckle up. Brunch is now being served at your local lodge. Wake up with the scratch favorites you love and classic brunch drinks that won't break the bank. Only at Twin Peaks in Rogers.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
For over 45 years, Tanksley's Body Shop has been the trusted name in Northwest Arkansas for all your auto collision repair needs. Whether it's a minor dent or a major collision, Tanksley's skilled technicians will get your vehicle looking like new again. John, Mitch, and Arlene understand how important it is to get you back on the road quickly and safely. Visit them today in Springdale and see why generations of families have trusted Tanksley's for nearly half a century. Tanksley's Body Shop. We meet the nicest people by accident.
Walk-Ons is always a win, whether it's for a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner. Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into their mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win. Vici Aesthetics and Wellness can get you on the track to kickstart your weight loss journey with semaglutide or tirzepatide. They offer a detailed program to all of Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma with in-office or telemedicine visits available. Mention this ad on ESPN and get 10% off your first package. Get started on the #1 prescription choice by medical providers for safe and effective weight loss while also reducing cardiovascular risk factors. Call or text Vici Aesthetics and Wellness today at 479-343-8424. 479-343-8424.
It's the Hogs versus the Tigers in a homecoming battle for the Golden Boot. Arkansas battles LSU in a primetime matchup inside Razorback Stadium this Saturday night, 6 p.m. And we need Razorback Stadium absolutely rocking. So if you've got tickets, make sure they're being used. Or if you need tickets, go online right now to the official resale marketplace of the Razorback Athletic Department, SeatGeek.com. It's Razorback Stadium Red out this Saturday, so be sure to wear red and bring the noise on Saturday night.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Oh, bless it. All right. Hey, anybody want to go to the car wash after this with me?
We're going to talk about this. But let's go to the phones, and then we're going to discuss what happened today.
Yeah.
It's another one of the...
I'm in the cult now.
It's more... It is another chapter in the hypocrisy that is your life.
Not a hypocrisy. I've seen the light.
I have seen the light. You poo-poo everything until you're like...
well, that's actually a good deal.
And then you prance around like you discovered fire.
Oh, I went to the car wash today.
Or like Mick Jagger.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Mick Jagger.
Exactly.
Strutting around on stage.
When you walked in and told me about your new car wash plan, all I could see was Tom Hanks in Castaway.
I'm gonna bring these people. I found a way. I'm gonna bring these people to their knees. I'm gonna go to the car wash so many times. It's gonna cost like $1 every time for me. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. All right. And towels and air fresheners everywhere. It's awesome. All right. Lee is on the phone here. 866-285-4005. Hi, Lee.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Hey, I got a question since y'all are talking about whiskey or bourbon. Bourbon's a whiskey, correct?
Yes, can be. Yes,
they're cousins.
Okay.
Yeah. They're relation.
Yeah.
Okay, what makes a Canadian whiskey?
Would that be Scotch?
Do you know the answer to this? Because I don't.
I don't know. No, I don't know.
I drink them. I don't decipher them.
You were talking about bourbon a while ago or whatever. Good, but I know of a rich and rare apple with ginger ale is a good little pick me up when you want to sit around and have a little party. It's good, but it's a Canadian whiskey.
Yeah,
but it's made in Kentucky. So I don't know what a Canadian whiskey is. It's made in Kentucky. I thought that'd be a Kentucky whiskey.
Or a Kentucky bourbon, because they make whiskey in Tennessee, right?
Bourbon.
Well, this company's all messed up here. Like, it's Canadian, but not Canadian. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. It may be against the law. I don't know. I got a question.
Yes, sir.
It's cheating in sports, and I'm a bass fisherman, or used to be.
Okay.
Fish some tournaments and stuff. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If a fish, and this happened to me, fishing a tournament. If a fish jumped in your boat,
Play on. That's on the fish. That's on the fish. That's a catch. That is a catch. It has been reviewed. NFL says it's a catch. Put it in the cooler. It's good.
2 fins down.
Catch. And if you do it twice, you win.
Okay. Because I had 2 fish jump in my boat.
Count it.
Okay, but I didn't weigh them in. I turned them back.
But a man of character, Lee. You're a man of character.
Yeah, you're too good for those tournaments. That's a catch. Yeah.
It's considered a catch. Okay,
Yes,
I
it is.
didn't know. It wasn't in my rule book, but I'll consider that next time.
After review, it's a catch.
That's right, yeah.
Absolutely.
After replay assistance, it's a catch.
Oh, y'all guys are great. I enjoy listening to you. Appreciate it.
Be good.
Thank you, Lee.
All right, I say that possession.
2 fins down.
Yep, absolutely. Made a football move. That's a catch.
Also, one gill is 2 feet, so that's in, too.
Absolutely
Put
right.
that down.
Yeah,
That's right.
look, it's not your fault they jumped in the boat.
We don't need Mike Pereira for
Right.
this. We got this.
No, catch.
Okay. We need Gene Steratore.
All right, so my boy over here.
That's right. Yeah.
DQ, now you hush. The adults are going to talk. Now, would you say it's fair that he can be a little prissy when it comes to certain things, especially things that require any, and I do mean any sort of effort?
That's fair.
Okay, thank you. So I have been telling him for the better part of 2 years that a car wash membership is the way to go. And he gave me the same answer every single time. No. So he came in here about a month and a half ago complaining that he had to talk to people.
Yeah, if you go one time, they try and upsell you, and you're like, I just
To
want
which I said, if you just get the app, you go right through the line, the gate opens, and boom, you go. And you went, no, I'm not going to do that. Then it turns out this is a car wash by Rose Royce 66 WNBC BC. So today he walks in. Like, would you strut like Mick Jagger, please? Thank you. He comes in strutting like Mick Jagger, telling me that he's now got a car wash membership. To which I said, I told you this 2 years ago. This is not the first instance.
No, YouTube TV.
YouTube TV was the first of many instances.
The town.
Yes. That's Daniel LaRusso. Wax on, wax off.
Wash in the car, baby.
Yeah. So you got yourself a car wash membership.
I did.
And you've already washed your car.
Yeah.
And then
I'm going back after
going back
work.
to do
I'm
it
having a
again.
good time. Yeah. This is
You
fun.
already watched your car today?
Yeah. I'm going again.
Going again. Yes.
Okay, so
fun.
what comes with this membership?
Yeah. Oh, no. Now he's got
Are there different layers of the membership or different levels?
the part that caught my attention was for $30 they'll do the inside of your car.
That may be one of the perks. I don't want to give away too much on where I went, and I don't want to influence people one way or the other. I'm not getting a deal on this, so
I
I'm
raised
not.
an eyebrow at that and went, really?
No, but there are levels of this.
I was
I finally did the calculus, and I'm like, you know what? And I don't have to talk to people. Okay,
all things that we previously had told him
I know.
would happen.
Well, I'm at a different stage of my life.
Oh yeah. We're 90 days
I'm
later.
in my car wash era, so I'm ready to go.
He could not have been happier with his car wash. And what else did they give you?
I got some air fresheners.
And we've got
Towel.
3. I got a microfiber towel.
Yeah.
And he has 3 air fresheners. just in case
Apparently,
you or
when
I
I
need
get
one.
my towel dirty, I can give it back, and they'll give me a clean towel. It's a whole thing. I'm in a cult, basically. That's what's happening here. It's a cult, but it's a clean cult, and we all have nice cars, clean cars. So there you go. Very excited
all
about this.
things we've previously discussed that he went, no,
I'm a slow learner.
no.
I've been considering this since the last time.
Okay.
That I was accosted, but actually, your car looks pretty bad. When the guy said to me at another place, and I ended up not go. They did not. That place did not get my business. I went to another car wash. But when the last time I did this one at a time, the single wash.
Mm-hmm.
When the guy looked at my car, I was like, this thing doesn't look too good. I'm like, you know what? This is the end. This is the moment now. This is the moment where it's time to, become an adult here and get a membership somewhere. But not with this guy. I lost my business.
Congratulations.
Don't tell me how bad my car looks.
Welcome
to your
to
car. About that.
Now,
No.
do you have the app and you just roll up to the gate, you press the app?
I don't know about an app yet. I don't know. This happened very quickly.
Well, how do you identify yourself as being in the club?
I signed up on the. I'm on the.
No.
I
Like
logged
when you
in.
pull up to, they have a little gate there. How do you know? How do they know it's you?
There's some kind. They got equipment there. I don't know. They know.
So
Somehow they know.
They put something in your car and they're tracking you.
Yeah, they know. Yeah, they're
Okay,
tracking me. It's just like that thing Ermintrout put on the car.
DQ, is a car wash a cult, big C or little C?
I'm gonna say little C,
Okay.
but I just don't. I don't know. This does just not seem worth it.
This is a great question.
Oh, I love it.
What?
I
Thanks
love
for
it.
the 479. Wait, you roll it to a car wash to wash your car because it's dirty. The guy tells you your car's dirty and you're offended?
Yeah, I did not. You don't have to be that direct with me, sir. Like listen. Come on. I don't like this blunt attitude you've adapted here.
See, mine
Or
has
adopted.
mine has an app. You just open the app, you roll up to the gate there. It somehow they make they do some sort of
They shake
electronic
hands.
handshake.
Yep.
The gate goes up, says you're approved, and boom, I just roll around.
Right.
That's what I
The
do.
days of going to find a bunch of quarters and holding that wand are over.
Are they running your tag?
I don't know what they got. They got
Maybe you
some
should
kind of
look
thing.
into that.
I'll get back to you.
Okay.
It seems legitimate, though.
You know, Walter White ran a car wash.
Yeah, he did have an A+ day.
Yeah. So
At A1 day.
again, that you pay in cash or with a card? Cash.
I
Okay.
have many relationships.
All
I
right.
don't know.
Okay. Again, might want to look into that.
Yeah.
Pablo.
Well, I'm part owner of the Bills now, so I mean, everything's fine now. The football teams, they never depreciate.
Right.
They only appreciate.
They only
It's
appreciate.
good investment.
Yeah.
Like the Royals.
Seth from Elk River, which is a bedroom community of the Buffalo River, says they read his license plate.
How convenient.
Yeah.
You don't have to give
But
one
now
of those
that's
things
how they
on your
get you.
window. Yeah. What if the thing falls off your window? Then what do you do?
But that's how they get you. Get me to
Doing what?
I don't know. Again, Walter White ran a car wash.
My plans for this evening involve going home and watching TV. Like that's not.
No, you told me that you were going to stop and get your car washed again.
Oh yeah, and I might go see the Joker movie. I haven't decided yet.
The musical. It's not a
Yeah,
movie.
the musical. Yeah, whatever.
It's not
Yeah.
a movie.
Yeah,
It's not even a film.
regular Busby Berkeley production. There's a reference for you.
Here's somebody that says you're not a real car wash member unless you have a sticker.
Oh, I got a sticker, pal. You watch?
Did you
don't
get a
worry
sticker?
about it. Don't you worry about it.
I don't have a sticker. I have an app.
Oh, you got an app.
I don't want a sticker. I'm not putting a bumper sticker on my car.
Yeah. Maybe I'm invested in one of these things. People don't know my finances. I mean,
You're definitely invested.
They're everywhere. I mean, maybe I'm a part owner now.
No,
it's a markup on these things. I mean, come on. There's water and
It
soap.
cost you
See, that's the thing. They're making you overpay for a car wash.
I don't feel
and
that
they're
way.
making you seem like you're getting the better deal because you're a part of this exclusive
That's being a good salesman.
club.
I'm here for the perks.
While their single-use car wash is like $18.
He's paying for the convenience.
I'm paying to be
does
left
not-
alone.
Does not seem worth it at all.
It's a great deal, DQ. One day you'll learn.
He is paying for the convenience to not be bothered.
That's right.
That's what he's paying for.
Leave me the bleep alone.
Right. He may pay a little extra for the silence and the convenience. And
Yeah.
one day you'll get to a point where you don't want to talk
And
to
let's be
people.
honest, I'm paying for the little light show in there.
Oh,
they
you're
got
gonna
the
give them a
lights
light
and,
show?
and they got
Okay.
stuff flying around and stuff, wind, and it's a light show in there. Cirque du Soleil. It's the fountains at the Bellagio. It's great.
Big Mike's text in.
No.
The Bills needed to score 3 more points last night. I don't think so.
Oh, really? He needed. Oh, Big Mike.
Big Mike, I have some questions about the aliens that landed in Washington, North Carolina, and New Jersey. What?
TikTok. Can we have your phone? We need to do some surgery. Phone, please.
Apparently, they landed. There was something streaking across the night sky. They crashed.
There was a comet.
Did it crash? People heard a loud bang. And then there were police cars and things.
Maybe something fell over in their garage. Well, we don't know.
I'm simply trying to get more information. Be an investigative journalist about this.
Oh, now we're journalists? Oh, boy. Yeah, I saw something about this.
Thank you.
But I was like, great. Now
I have Big Mike as a resource. I'm just going to ask him a question.
Where did I see this? I saw something about the lights and people.
See?
I don't know. Yeah.
All right, now here's some people telling you that the car wash membership is definitely worth it. I've been telling him this for 2 years,
and I'm not a quick learner. We've established this.
Yes.
What's the problem?
Now, when it becomes your idea is when it's a good idea.
Right.
I understand.
Yeah, Hacker goes almost every day.
Yeah.
That's part of my routine. I'll go in there and then come to work.
The things you do when you're unemployed.
Hacker? He's an engineer. He can't be unemployed.
Yeah, he's an engineer. And he'll tell you.
Of course. That's the perk
He's just an engineer that's not engineering right now.
Excuse me, I'm an engineer. I can build this.
The engineer is here.
Right. All right, who called for an engineer? And we of course mean the structural kind because the electrical radio kind are actually kind of fun to be around.
They're fun to hang out with.
They're cool.
Here's a text out of the 870. Maybe the loud crash was a neighbor telling somebody hello when they were taking their trash out. I think that's aimed at you, DQ.
You think Big Mike's willing to wait, or do we need to extend this longer? Because we need a break.
Okay, well, let's break. Mike, we'll get to you in a minute.
Big Mike is going to be coming up. We'll get his read on the situation and the.
Are they here? Coming up next.
They are here. They're here.
Read it.
That's right. Okay. Let me tell you about River City Coatings now. They can handle your powder coating needs because you think powder coating is just a layer of paint. Well, you are wrong. You're very wrong. Powder coating becomes part of the metal. It can withstand chemicals, abrasions, and more. River City Coatings has over 25 years of experience. They offer a variety of colors. They can handle the job no matter how large or small it is. Think it may be too expensive? Think it might not be possible? Give them a call. They want to help you find a solution. And now they offer laser cutting, press brake forming, and welding. River City Coatings is now your one-stop shop for fabricating, forming, welding, and powder coating. Things we all love here at Ruscin and Zach. Call them at 479-471-7675. In Van Buren, River City Coatings.
Every afternoon. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Bet Saracen is Arkansas's #1 mobile app for placing sports wagers.
In Arkansas, 7 out of every $10 placed on a sporting bet app is with Bet Saracen because Bet Saracen offers more ways to win and more ways to get paid and faster. Find your winners on Bet Saracen and look for my $R prop bet specials. I pick them and you win them.
Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports wagering app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-522-4700.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers! And tears. Oh. Okay, so everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football. It's a pepper thing.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Hey, Hawk fans, it's Ty with the Morning Rush. Join me this Saturday, October the 19th, from 1 to 3 o'clock at the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville for Arkansas Game Day. Robert, Elizabeth, and Matt at the Stadium Shop will have a buy one regular price clothing item, get a second equal or lesser value half off, including their Nike apparel and jerseys. It does not get more Razorback than the Stadium Shop. Arkansas Game Day live at the Stadium Shop on Razorback this Saturday from 1 till 3.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Due into reoccurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text REP to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text REP to 321-321. That's REP to 321-321.
Going to Branson for some relaxation and fun? Then you've got to stay with Branson's award-winning hotel family, Meyer Hotels. Meyer Hotels features 4 awesome hotels in Branson with the best locations for your trip. Choose from brands you know and trust. Holiday Inn Express on Green Mountain Drive, Best Western Centerpoint Inn, the Comfort Inn at Thousand Hills, and the Comfort Inn and Suites. Enjoy refreshing indoor pools and hot tubs. Do you like free? Well, how about a free hot breakfast each morning? How about free internet, free vacation planning services, and of course, smiles are always free. Want even more value? Go to MeyerHospitality.com and join our e-club for additional savings, or check out the vacation packages that are incredible deals. Call 1-877-STAY-HERE to book Branson's award-winning hotels, or visit MeyerHospitality.com. It's your safe choice for award-winning lodging in Branson. That's 1-877-STAY-HERE or MeyerHospitality.com.
Sterling Bank is committed to the Northwest Arkansas community, and as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. Stop by your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers to discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
How do I drive more traffic to my website? How do I increase my Google rankings? If these are just a few of the questions you have for your business, then we should talk. In addition to sports radio marketing, ESPN Arkansas can help your business be found online. From website design to geo-targeted campaigns, search engine marketing, social media management, streaming video campaigns, and much more. ESPN Arkansas is your digital marketing partner. Go to espnarkansasdigital.com for your free digital marketing audit, or email us at sales@hitthatline.com to schedule an appointment.
Sign Studio is the source for complete visual marketing. So don't let the name fool you. They're not just signs. Sign Studio is your all-encompassing partner for advertising success. Need a logo? They'll design it. Want it printed on pens, cards, banners, or even tablecloths? Sign Studio will do it. What are you waiting for? Kickstart your brand with Sign Studio's custom products today. Visit yoursignstudio.com or call them at 479-250-4844.
Hi there, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist RB Bobby of the 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Well, that chillier air keeps on pushing in, and it's going to be a cold one. First freeze of the season coming in tonight. Lows dropping into the upper 20s and low 30s by tomorrow morning. So if you got any plants outside you don't want dying off in the cold, you might bring them in. As we go to tomorrow afternoon, beautiful weather. Highs in the low 60s, sunshine. Another cold one Wednesday night. And highs Thursday, a little warmer, back in the upper 60s with, more sunshine. That's your Get Ready weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because I had to have a place to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks. You want to be seated in the Good Chair. Arkansas football team's back at it today, getting ready for number 8 LSU this weekend in Fayetteville. LSU 5-1 on the year, 2-1 in the league. Game time set for 6 p.m. ESPN will have your television. If you're going, I have some Brian Kelly insults that you can hurl at him. Just hit me up on the text machine.
Profane?
Of course.
Okay, good.
We're on the air at 1 p.m. with Arkansas Game Day, live from the Stadium Shop. Hog Reaction will come your way an hour after the game ends. LSU is opened up as a 2.5-point favorite. Football Power Index says Arkansas has a 46% chance to win the game.
I can't believe they haven't beaten LSU at home in 10 years. It's wild to me.
Really, it's
wild.
But it's 5 tries.
Yes, but it's 10 years.
But it's 5 tries.
It's 10 years. It's the 10th anniversary this year.
They're running at that boot. Hang on, DQ. All right, go ahead. Polls.
Your polls.
Polls.
Should teams get a maximum of one field or court storming
generation
per season?
Oh, for generation.
73.7% of people said yes. Can any food be a meal if you eat enough of it to make you full? 79.4% of people said yes. When you see an X, do you think of it as a letter or a shape? 92.7% of people said letter.
Correct.
And when it comes to real estate, is historic just a nice way to say really old? 89.9% of people said yes. And those are your polls. Polls.
For me and my family.
85.4% of people said polls. Don't be a jerk about it.
Yeah.
Ugh. Polls. And those are your polls.
No.
Go touch grass.
He says with great enthusiasm.
Yeah. All right, Big Mike, what's going on, man?
I saw nothing about anything on my usual sites about any UFOs or things.
Okay. All right.
So I don't know.
Okay,
Delete TikTok. God, we can't ban it fast enough. My God.
There were some people out there on the talks talking about a loud crash in the Washington, D.C. area, large police presence, something flying across the night sky burning.
Oh, that. I did see that. Somebody said that. To them, it looked like an airliner on fire going into land, and then all these cops show up at this one spot, and then they said nothing happened.
Huh.
Of course, the cops aren't going to. It's a UFO. The cops aren't really going to have anything to do with it.
No,
it's going to be the Air Force or the Army. But yeah, I saw that. I don't have TikTok.
Good.
But
don't get it.
The places I go post all kinds of TikTok stuff, so it doesn't matter. It all gets posted. It just gets posted in another format,
Well,
when I did look,
if you see anything, just let me know.
I told you I saw one of the glowing triangles right over here.
What?
Glowing triangles?
No.
I
saw the glowing triangle about a month ago. About a month ago, over here, like over the southeast part of town.
Huh.
And I didn't get my camera up in time because I don't think of a phone as a camera because I'm old. But anyway, phone is something that hangs on a wall, but even though I carry it around with me everywhere.
All right, so they're here, right?
They've always been here.
Okay.
I told you that.
Yeah, I know, but they're not. Maybe one of them will come out and say, "I'm an alien," but I heard by the end of the month.
Oh my God! Yes, that's the thing going around now. Either they're going to come down and say, "Hey," or the government's going to fake an alien invasion to take more of our rights. Those are the two things going around right now.
Okay. All right. Now, would a UFO or alien spacecraft crash fall under the Space Force's jurisdiction?
Generally, it just falls. all the stories I've seen, generally the Army ends up out there putting it on a truck and hauling it off.
Okay.
Is what happens. They haul it to an Air Force base, but it's hauled off by the Army generally.
Okay. All right. Well, if you hear anything, just let me know.
But when I did the search on DuckDuckGo, all it wanted to talk about was a new witness to the 1952 Washington, D.C. UFO thing. You know, David Brinkley actually covered that
years
in the
ago.
radar tower. Yeah, but people don't know that they actually covered that crap back then. They actually did. Brinkley went up in the radar tower and looked at the radar so they could show him the UFOs.
Okay.
I mean, it was a really good picture, too. I was like, wow, they took the good camera to that. That must have been hard to haul that 1952 model up them stairs to that radar tower. Let's see.
Jacob in Conway has a question. He's questioning that he says our national government can't successfully provide rural broadband internet access, but they can pull off a multi-generational UFO cover-up?
They just don't talk about it, lie about it, and everything else. It's I mean, they could spend billions of dollars acting like they're researching it, you know, like they did with the broadband internet. How many billions was spent on that, and nobody's been hooked up? You know, all those EV chargers. Where'd that money go? It wasn't the EV chargers. They only built 7 of them. So God knows what secret program that money went to. You know, it's like that guy said in the movie. You don't really think they spend $900 on a hammer, do you? No, they don't.
No, they don't.
And that congressman was up in there during a hearing. He brought a bag of bushings. He goes, I went down to Lowe's and I bought these for like $9, or it wasn't very much. He goes, he's looking at the receipts for what the government spent on those bushings, and it was millions of dollars. He goes, how can it cost y'all millions of dollars for the same thing? Because they aren't spending it on that.
Big Mike, people are suggesting you hang up because they're going to track you. Yeah, we can't lose you. You're our line to reality.
I doubt anybody's tracking me, but some old fart sitting down here in a trailer house.
But you know too much, Big Mike. They're worried. You know too much.
Everything I know is public information if you go look for it. That's like Alex Jones always says, people say I predict the future. You know what? And he pulls out papers and he reads them. That's what he says. You can go find these papers I read. Nobody else is willing to go read all that crap that he will read.
Yes.
He will go dig into the deepest depths of the stinking government papers he can get to and read it. Or the WEF, whatever they put out, or, you know, the other organizations he hates. Yeah. And I don't much care for. He reads.
Americans don't read. That's the big takeaway is that we don't read.
God, no one. I'm not going to go dig into all that and read all that stuff. That's what he's for.
Okay. All right,
but he will show you the papers. Here they are.
Okay.
What?
Thank you, sir.
Am I done?
Yes, sir. We will.
All right. I'll talk to you all later.
Thank you very much.
Right. Thank you. Big Mike, everybody.
Keep us apprised of the triangle stuff.
Flying triangle.
Yeah, like we've talked to Mike about Bigfoot. Bigfoot is in no way interesting to me anymore. The aliens are.
Right.
Just in time for Christmas.
Big Mike knows way too much, though. He's going to end up, with one of those, situations.
Now, are the Halloween stores going to have to fit them for costumes or vice versa?
I don't really know.
Okay.
I don't know how that works.
Something to work on.
What's that store called that's got the Halloween?
Spirit Halloween.
Spirit Halloween. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go.
Right. Happy Tuesday.
We will be back and have more for you coming right up.
The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Are you ready for a change? If it involves selling your home, the first call should be to the Limbird Real Estate Group. Janet was ready to simplify her life and move into a cozier space, so she turned to Limbird Real Estate Group for help. From the first moment she reached out, the Limbird team was there to guide her through every step. They helped Janet sell her larger home and find the perfect new place that fit her lifestyle. With their expert knowledge of the Northwest Arkansas market, the process was seamless and stress-free. Janet now enjoys her beautiful new home and couldn't be happier. So if you're ready to make a change, call Limbird Real Estate Group and let them help you achieve your real estate dreams, just like they did for Janet. The Limbird team has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's home selling strategy, coupled with incredible marketing, is so successful that she's selling homes for thousands over asking. It's why I would trust Tara Limbird if I was selling my home. For all your real estate needs, log on to LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
You know, I couldn't stop talking about it to my family and friends. My knees are my trouble spot. But for me to tell them now that I'm doing so much better, they were amazed, and I've been amazed.
QC Kinetics Cellular Therapies. Yes, it is amazing how these non-surgical treatments deliver joint pain relief for patients like Dr. Eric Williams, a successful chiropractor.
Each week, I just started noticing that I could sleep and not have pain. I could play pickleball. I could do a CrossFit exercise routine.
QC Kinetics revitalizes your joints so you can move again without the pain pills or invasive surgery.
You know, I'm 60 years old and I want to stay competitive as long as I can. And QC has allowed me to do that. They did me right and really made a difference in my life.
Book your free consultation with QC Kinetics today and experience the difference for yourself.
I like to go, move, move, move.
QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
To you, a tractor isn't a toy. It's a tool, and you use it all the time. For every application on every job site, or for all the small jobs around your farm. If you're tired of big payments on those tools, it's time to check out a new TYM tractor at Tatum Motor Company. With a new TYM, you can get the reliability you need for every job. If you also need something that's versatile, you have to check out the TYM and all the available attachments. It's perfect for any job. And most importantly, you want something that's affordable. Get a new tractor with the same features and capability for less. A new TYM from Tatum Motor Company is unmatched in affordability. Go ahead, compare prices. You'll see the best value is a new TYM tractor at Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri, and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
Ready to explore beyond the beaten path? Discover the Range Rover lineup at Land Rover of Little Rock. Experience handcrafted luxury with the capability to take on any adventure. The elegant Range Rover offers unmatched performance and first-class luxury. The Range Rover is built for every journey. Visit Land Rover of Little Rock today and explore our incredible Range Rover selection. Plus, take advantage of our promotions and recently revamped service department. Visit us at 25 Colonel Glenn Plaza Drive or log on at LandRoverLittleRock.com.
Another philosophical discussion between the smarter guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
You know the best reason to brew coffee at home? Because it costs less? No, because it tastes better. Pay attention, this is scientific. The flavonoids in coffee start to oxidize as soon as the coffee maker finishes brewing. Of course, if the water tastes bad, homemade coffee will disappoint. That's why Stith customers rave about our whole house water filter. Great tasting, refreshing water for better tasting soup or spaghetti or coffee.
Call 751-9691 or online at STITH Plumbing and HVAC.com. Tune in again to hear Zach say,
A Stith whole house water filter makes for better coffee, but you don't get to flirt with the waitress. There is that.
On the next episode of The Smarter Guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Is your hair game in overtime? Then head to Fantasy Sports Cuts, the ultimate hair joint for men. We don't just cut hair, we draft the perfect style for your dome. Our scissor-wielding all-stars will turn your mop into a championship look. Want the Hail Mary mohawk or the slam dunk fade? We've got you covered. So hustle down to Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every day is game day for your hair. Walk-ins are welcome or book online at FantasySportsCuts.com or give us a call. Fantasy Sports Cuts at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
ESPN 99.5. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
That sucks.
All right, we're back here on ESPN Arkansas. 23 minutes until 5 p.m. What a day. What a day.
We've had a busy day.
Yeah. You're not in a fussy mood anymore. This
I
is
wasn't
good.
fussy before.
Oh, never mind.
You all were just wrong. You needed to be shouted down. I'm not going to be bullied by you people anymore.
Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle. Or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
I am wearing my LSU sweater.
Oh, boy.
Look, another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
This is a test. This is just testing to see if our Hit That Line email works, the talk at Hit That Line or whatever the heck it is. So just test.
Woo pig.
There he is.
There he is.
Our
boy.
Our guy. Tyrelius Richardson. There he is. All right. You give me
Well, sorry, Jamie was asking about the rock tumbler. Yes, we have the rock tumbler is actually it is loud. It has moved to our rack room where all our computers are.
Yeah.
So it is currently tumbling away in there with the door closed.
Tumbling.
And you can still hear it.
Yeah.
But yes, we will pull the rocks out on Friday and see what it looks like.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to play, if you haven't heard this yet, the audio of Jerry Jones threatening to fire the radio host earlier today. Jerry, every week, maybe multiple times in a week. I don't keep up with the guy's schedule. I couldn't care less. But he does at least one, maybe two hits on the radio station that airs the Cowboy game. They're in Dallas. It's either the ticket or the fan. It's immaterial to the situation. But anyway, today he was not in a playful mood, shall we say.
Got his fanny paddle.
He got his fanny paddled by the Detroit Lions. And this is a part of the larger conversation, which you can find online. But here's part of it.
This is not your job. Your job isn't to let me go over all the reasons that I did something, and I'm sorry that I did it. That's not your job.
Well, my job is to ask
why.
why.
Job. Or I'll get somebody else to ask these questions, man.
Okay, that's what it sounded like in part. That's just a brief clip of the exchange here. This guy's losing it. He's losing it.
Well, he's under. I mean, they're under considerable pressure down there. I mean, Sunday was awful. Now they're still, I think, 3-3. They're still 500, but the optics of that, it's rinse, lather, repeat with this team. A lot of hype in the offseason. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. People, see the star. They get all gaga over it, and this is what they are. This is what they've been for 30 years. They've been a team with a lot of talk, very little substance behind it.
They didn't do anything in the offseason to warrant expectations of a lofty nature. They didn't do anything.
Well, again, we don't know. They were unable to accomplish anything. We don't know that they didn't try. We didn't know that they didn't try and get all the big free agents and all of that sort of stuff.
There is no try.
The thing that bothers me is the way they have Dak on this yo-yo and they have CD on this yo-yo. Maybe we'll pay you. Maybe we won't. We'll play this game. That's not good when your best players don't feel comfortable in your locker room. And look, it's one game. There's still 11 of these to go. This feels like a team that's probably going to end up on the losing side of the ledger, and that's not their standard. I don't know what their standard is, but on the losing side of it being, they do get to play the Giants twice. That's helpful.
It's just like we're marching. It's a marching band to nowhere. Like, regardless of what happens, you're gonna have a new coach next year because there's no they're not extending McCarthy, short of winning the Super Bowl, which they are not going to do. So, like, it's just like we can play these 11 games. And it doesn't feel like it's really going to matter all that much in the grand scheme of things. You're stuck with Dak. Maybe you have a new defensive coordinator. Micah Parsons is going to come back at some point.
Have a new staff.
I mean, like we're just like these next 11 games. It's lame duck situation. There's no joy here. There's nothing to be excited about.
They're on a merry-go-round of just mediocrity. It's somewhere between 8 wins and 12 wins, and it never amounts to where they think they deserve to be. Here's the thing: they are riding the mythology of something that happened over 30 years ago. That they're stuck in the past. They're America's team because they won Super Bowls 30 years ago. They've done nothing for 3 generations. They've done nothing, right. And they are. I mean, America's team, and I know this will piss people off. Is the Pittsburgh Steelers, not the Dallas Cowboys. Now, more people follow the Steelers. The Steelers they win. They win.
Right. Now, we could, I guess, pontificate on the nature of these interviews with high-level people on the radio and saying you're going to fire people and on and on and on. I would file this under not taking him literally or seriously in this particular. So I don't really have much to say about. Oh my God, he's going to start firing people. I don't really. To me, honestly, hearing it was not as bad as what I read that he said. It was one of those deals. When you hear the whole exchange, and it's like 3 minutes long, and I'm not playing your 3-minute piece of audio in here, although it would kill 3 minutes. It's a little more playful. The back and forth, and the host did not go, oh yes sir, sorry. Like they stood in there too, so it was pretty good.
So this is a statement. Text out of the 479. Dallas is chasing Jimmy Johnson. Arkansas is chasing Frank Broyles. Don't disagree with it, but they are so stuck in this mentality that they are at the top of the food chain. And when it comes to maybe money and generating funds, okay, maybe you're there. But when it comes to on-field performance, they are so far behind the Patriots, the Packers, the Steelers. I mean, you pick your team. Teams have multiple Super Bowls, 3 Super Bowls in that time span. Cowboys haven't even made it to the title game. It is bad times in Dallas. Now, as somebody who grew up hating the Cowboys, I think it's hilarious.
I'm having a good time.
I absolutely think it's wonderful.
I thought it was great the Jets lost last night because Aaron Rodgers couldn't do the one thing they paid him to do, which is when the game is tight late, go down the field and win the game. And he hasn't done it yet this season. Like, the only reason they have this guy is in a one-score game, you're going to march us down the field and we're going to win. Well, it's not happening. Now, luckily, the Jets are a wide receiver away from being great. And they have that wide receiver now in Devontae Adams, who was added today. That's, of course, sarcasm. They're not a wide receiver away.
Did his groin magically heal? Is he okay now?
Oh, yeah. Now that he's not in Vegas anymore, his groin healed. That tends to happen when you leave Vegas. Your groin heals. So that's how that goes. I love the best thing I heard about this today was, Devontae and Aaron Rodgers are talking to each other and like, well, I'm losing over here, you're losing over there. Why don't we just lose together? What the hell? I mean,
you're going to lose, right? You're going to lose with your friends.
Why don't you just lose with your friends? That's right. So it's gonna be great. So that was a lot of fun last night. And then to come out and blame the refs, typical. And listen, were there some calls? Oh yeah, there were some calls. But I mean, a lot of them were there. What do you want to do? Not throw a flag on a lot of this stuff? I mean, come on. You have 2 teams that happen to be committing a lot of penalties. Are they not supposed to call them all? Like, I don't understand the logic there. I didn't see a bunch of misses there. The roughing the passer on Rodgers is a tough one. I think I see what they saw, which you saw a big man land on quarterback. That's an automatic throw the flag now. That's the way it is.
Yes.
Should it be that way is a different discussion. But the rule states that's what it is.
The rule was written for Aaron Rodgers. That's like the idiotic point of all of this, is that he's complaining about a rule that was written because of an injury he suffered. Yeah, right. So, I get it, man. You're frustrated, but it's not always everybody else.
Oh, it is with him. Everything is everyone else's fault.
That position in that league, a lot of the blame gets shifted to you.
I just because every time we talk about him, there are people that text in, why don't you like this guy? And let me sum it up as this way. he's not a leader of men, yet he's portrayed as this great leader of men. He's not. He's not a great leader of men. So to me, it's a fallacy the way that he is portrayed. That's what bothers me about him. Okay? I just don't think he's this great, awesome leader that inspires greatness around him. I mean, guy's got one. He's been to one Super Bowl
and won it.
And he won it.
He won it.
But he's very good. That's what I'll say. He's very good. Aaron Rodgers is very good.
He's extremely talented, and has been throughout his career. I mean, you're talking multiple MVPs, Super Bowl champions.
He's very good.
But what you're seeing are the cracks in the facade, a little bit. He's with a bunch of guys for the first time, and rolling your eyes or shaking your head or calling your guy a dumbass or whatever. It's not going to fly, especially not with that team. You can kind of hide in Green Bay a little bit, but in New York, they pick it apart. Everything you say, they slow it down. They've got professional lip readers to slow down video to find out what you're saying. It's a whole different animal in New York. Really, really is. And I watched the game last night, start to finish. It was a well-played game. Bills are a better team. Yeah. I don't know that you can go around shaking your head, blaming people for the loss, this, that, and the other. It was a well-played game. The Bills are just a little bit better. Josh Allen made one more play.
And I get really annoyed when him and his boy McAfee get in their little sewing circle every Tuesday afternoon and portray this narrative that they believe is true, but probably isn't exactly true about how everything went and how everything went this way. And, this is the way it is and on and on. I mean, it can't be taken seriously at all. It's cutesy time, but you're playing footsie with Aaron Rodgers is what that is. But it's just not like, and I'm not saying you need to be there, drilling down, because that's not what that show is. But it's presented. It's all about the presentation to me. It's presented as like this legitimate thing, and I don't see it as that at all. It's playtime. That's
of course
what
it is.
So I don't know.
What do you expect it to be?
He's also old. That's another thing here that we keep forgetting about.
I don't know
and you know what? The other thing, too.
The old argument doesn't hold up anymore. I mean, playing into your 40s is...
He's not playing well, though.
But playing into your 40s is doable. Some of it may be the talent around. Brady played into his 40s. Vinny Testaverde, I think, had a Pro Bowl year in his 40s. If you're well-conditioned and you're in shape and you can still do it, I don't know that being in your 40s is that big a deal. He's not playing well. That's the big difference, is he's not playing well. There's a lot of turmoil behind. You forget. They demoted the OC. They fired the head coach. There's some turmoil there. Now you've got new ideas coming in. Is everybody on the same page? Watching last night, they played well enough to win. Josh Allen just made one more play. That's all. You lost the game to a really good team.
I feel like he's in the middle of all this, though, even though he says he isn't. That's another thing.
Oh, he's an.
Why would you bring, it doesn't make sense. If you bring him in and he's not in the middle of decision making, then you should be fired. You bring him in to weigh on him for big picture, big questions. That's what you do. Because they don't know how to do it. The Jets haven't done anything in 50 years.
I don't know if you watched any of the Manning cast, but Belichick was talking about it. He's like, you got a bad owner.
Yeah,
and what makes me think that Aaron Rodgers wasn't in on any of this is that they've been making these same bad decisions every year since Woody Johnson's been the owner. So why would Aaron Rodgers come in? Or why would they consult him when they're making the same exact decisions they've made all along?
Right.
This is a team that's, and Belichick pointed it out, they've won 30% of their games with this guy as the owner. Okay, so we're going to fire Saleh.
I love that.
The idea that you're going to bring Aaron in and Woody Johnson's going, hey, what do you think about firing Saleh? I'm going to fire him.
Woody is just trying to be the Jerry Jones of New York. Just make a bunch of noise and stay relevant that way. Don't worry about the product on the field.
Yeah,
just make a bunch of noise.
I just don't think Rodgers. I think they walked in and said, hey, we're firing Saleh. And Rodgers went, okay. Again, if they kept Saleh, now that I would have believed Aaron Rodgers had something to do with. But hey, they fire a guy mid-season to try and shake things up. Now that's a very Woody Johnson move.
But he's never done it before, though. They haven't had a coach leave in the middle of the season since Lou Holtz in the 70s.
He has been horrific. Woody Johnson,
I agree.
Woody Johnson, I'm saying, he has been terrible as the owner. That team's in a constant state of flux.
Right. He's the Jerry Jones of New York.
Yeah,
He's going to make a bunch of noise.
He is.
Which, really, that's the whole... If you know anything about the history of the AFL and everything, their first owner was this guy, I forget his name, but Harry Wismer. They were the New York Titans.
Yeah. Played for Polo Grounds.
So his deal was he had no money, but he married the ex-wife, the widow of some mobster, and he thought she had all the money. Well, he didn't. Well, she didn't. So, like, after 2 years, like, they're in trouble. Like, I think Lamar Hunt, like, gave them money to, like, stay afloat at some point before they found this guy that ended up buying the team, Sonny Werblin, and that's when they got Namath, and they moved to Shea Stadium and all that stuff.
Here's your text that sums up the Jets. This is the group that thought Zach Wilson was the answer.
That's also
okay, and that was pre-Aaron Rodgers. They were making terrible decisions all along.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and you know what? It's time to say this as well. I think their defense is fine.
Their defense is fine.
Fine. They're not as good as they think they are.
Well, they're also out there a lot.
They think that they're like the Ravens or something.
No.
They're like 18th in the league. They're mid.
You can win with them. Your offense has to score more than 20 points.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So,
well, that'll fix it. They were a wide receiver away, and their kicker sucks.
Yeah.
God, Zerline how is he still in the league?
Last night was a tough night for kickers.
It was.
It was a bad night all the way.
Tyler Bass duck hooked one too, and
that looked like one of my drives.
I mean, you know what? This I don't. Here's the thing about Bucket Eggman, real quick on this. Like some of the stuff they say, you can tell they never have to sit face to face with some of these players. When you're up there mocking the kicker and mocking this guy or that guy, the rule is this: you never say anything on a broadcast you wouldn't say to that person's face. And sometimes they get in the gray area.
Had a moment last night. It was a personal fouls, roughing the passer call against Buffalo, and it was one of those where he wraps up the quarterback and goes down with his full body weight. And Aikman just says he watches the replay and he goes, "I don't like it. I don't like it." Terry McAuliffe goes, "Yeah, but," and he goes, "I understand the rule.
Yeah,
I said I don't like it."
Yeah, that's right.
So
I saw that.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah. All right, your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky. You're on Ruscin and Zach. 866-285-4005. Badmouth Rodgers all you want, but don't badmouth McAfee. LOL. Yeah, McAfee's people, they could be like Robert from Nashville's people. We could have a little bit of a problem there if we're not careful. So don't worry, I'll edit all that. I'll bleep it in the podcast.
Please,
so we won't have to worry about that. You talk about Robert from Nashville, and his people are like, "What'd you say about him? Why'd you say that?"
I know. Oh, no.
Might be the same thing with McAfee, so we better watch out on that. We need a name for McAfee. We need a code name for him so we can talk about him without talking.
Hick from French Lick.
There you go. All right, we'll be back here in a moment. This is ESPN Arkansas on the Hit That Line Now app.
I'm Brandon Evans in the 4029 newsroom. Here's what we're following tonight. The Missouri woman who kidnapped and killed an Arkansas woman and her unborn child was in federal court today. Amber Waterman was sentenced to 2 consecutive life sentences, the death of Ashley Bush. Waterman's husband, Jamie, was also in court. Our Valerie Jean breaks down everything that happened today and what's next for both. Weather-wise, Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee is tracking frost and freeze chances early tomorrow morning, so parents, bundle up those kiddos at the bus stop. For many, fall is a great time to do stuff outdoors. That's why our Abner Sosa is looking at camping and boating safety, as drought has led to extremely dry conditions and low water levels. Also tonight, our Jacob Murphy has the latest on the Sebastian County Opioid Task Force, which received a grant to aid in its fight against addiction and overdoses. Get your news now at 4029tv.com and with our free mobile app, or join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted Best Garage Door Company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest offerings from the biggest names in golf. At Golf USA, they're honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest Top Fitters list for 2024, in addition to making Ping and Callaway's lists. And at Golf USA, they are always expanding their expertise and their offerings. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA, we're as golf as it gets.
Hey, Coach, what's up?
I'm a worried there, DQ. I met the old owner of my house, and they still had a key to my house. That made me think, how many keys are out there? What should I do?
I know who you need to call. Pop-A-Lock. They do more than just unlock cars. They can rekey your home or even install new locks, giving you peace of mind that only you have keys to your home.
Thanks, DQ. That sounds great. Call Pop-A-Lock today, 479-444-9900, for the key moments in your life.
That's right, Coach.
Do you feel that, Arkansas? The Lotto jackpot is now more than $3 million. Why should you care? Because this $3 million plus prize can only be won in Arkansas. There are 2 Lotto drawings every week, and the jackpot keeps growing until there's a winner. Join the fun and play Lotto today. A $2 ticket could change your life. Get yours in stores today. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Drive into 2025 with confidence in a vehicle designed to turn heads. Premium comfort, bold design, and 2 years of limited maintenance included. During Mitsubishi's year-end sales event, drive home a 2024 SUV with 0.99% APR financing. Get ready for a new year of adventure at RAF Mitsubishi. Offer only available in Santander Consumer USA. Subject to approved credit and insurance. Not all customers will qualify. Price, terms, and vehicle availability may vary. Other important restrictions apply. See your participating Mitsubishi dealer for details. Offer ends December 2nd, 2024.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
All right, Hog fans, it's time to show your tusk. If you're a Razorback, you know it's all about the Hogs. And now, show your support with every sip of Tusk beer. Tusk is the official beer of the Arkansas Razorbacks and the only beer that supports Razorback NIL. So whether you're loading up for a tailgate or cheering from the stands, grab an ice-cold Tusk and show your Tusk for the team that makes Arkansas proud. Must be 21 or older to enjoy. Please drink responsibly.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Yeah, here we are. All right. ESPN Arkansas, they hit that line now app on this fine Tuesday. How about that? Got baseball coming up at the top of the hour. Got some Guardians, Yankees from the Boogie Down Bronx tonight at 6 o'clock.
I'm sorry, what?
The Boogie Down Bronx. Right here on ESPN Arkansas.
Have you ever been to the Bronx?
No, sir. I'm a Manhattan guy.
No way.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Get out of town.
Manhattan, Brooklyn,
Wow.
that kind of thing. Jersey.
Yeah, no. Hoboken, maybe. Hoboken's nice.
Secaucus.
No, that is not nice. Secaucus, Newark, Bayonne, not nice.
This is your drive home, and it is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle. Or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
With an old standby.
Dan Marino should die of
Oh, there he is.
gonorrhea and rot in hell.
There. That's right. That's very good. That's right. How about Saturday night, man? It's a red out now.
Oh, yeah.
This seems very easy to pull off. Everybody wear red.
Yeah, there's no coordination.
Not complicated.
Needed. Not anthracite.
No.
Not white.
No.
Red. DQ. We can pull this off, right?
I think we can handle this.
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
Wasn't the last one a stripe out?
Yes.
It was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It was tough.
A lot of color
I
coordination.
don't know how I feel about them telling the fans what to do so much.
Welcome to...
Oh, my God. It's all they do, DQ, is tell the fans what to do.
Cult with
This
a
is-
big C.
This is a step further, telling them what to wear 2 games in a row.
Hey, they're not giving them pills like PJ Fleck yet. I mean,
Give us your money, and here's what you
the
wear.
antidote to confidence.
Right. Come on.
Yeah.
It's the big C cult.
Make sure it's Cardinal.
Right.
Pantone 202 or whatever it is.
Right. You don't want to wear the whatever the other colors of red are. Although DQ has a differing opinion on what is the proper shade of red, don't you?
The darker red just looks a little bit better. I am sorry.
It's a good thing I'm not going because I definitely wear white and screw the whole thing up. Just because I'm
You would be able to see yourself
anarchist.
from the
Yeah, you would.
the drone shot.
You know
awesome.
exactly
That'd be
where you
good.
were.
That's what I like. Or have you ever seen that picture that they take of the stadium where you go to the website later, like Gigapixel or something,
Yes.
and you zoom in and you can see yourself? Like one of those. I mean, the guy in the white shirt. But no, I'm not going to this one. I'm I need to be here and at the post game show anchor desk, holding it down. You know what I mean?
And Matt Jones.
That's right. Yeah. Yes. From our ESPN Arkansas studios.
The bunker.
That's right. Hunker down in the bunker. Yes. That's right. Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be. It'll be fine. Arkansas. Sam Pittman, as much as he has been maligned, and we have done some of the maligning here, he could be the first Razorback coach to win back-to-back SEC games against top 10 teams.
That would be wild.
It's on the table. It's on the table. Like, I know that they could lose, but they have a shot at winning this game. Also, it's not a gimme that they're gonna go out there and lose like it has been in the past. And then they're good off of a bye. Now at home off of a bye, that's an intriguing element here. I don't want to see it all play out and everything, but also I don't know the last time that they have played well in that stadium in back-to-back games. So that's another thing that could be intriguing to watch.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because usually they play well and then they have a clunker in there, like they had UAB was a clunker.
Let's hope the UAB game was the clunker.
Right. It can't be 28-0 in the first half.
UAB got whacked by Army over the
They're
weekend.
not a good team either.
You know who is a good team?
But they were
Army.
leading most of the game here.
Army is a good team.
Are we supposed to ignore that?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I want to know the rules of engagement. I mean, they are telling us what to do, what to wear, and
telling
what to
DQ
say.
what shade of red to wear.
That's right, exactly.
Are they going to have one of those guys at the gate that makes sure you're wearing the right color?
No, they don't.
And if not, they'll give you
They
a
have like
no, but
the
they have the
Pantone
exactly.
strip.
They have little swatches. Make sure you're wearing the right color.
But before Purple Face and Sam shake hands, the ushers will be trying to give you the bums rush out of the stadium, though.
Yeah, let's talk.
All right,
about
we got to clean up. Get out of here.
Let's talk about Brian Kelly first.
Let's talk about him.
Because I have some experience with the man.
You do.
I have yelled many things at him in person and through my TV. If you keep it close, the first half, when something goes wrong, keep an eye on Purple Face over there because he will start stomping around, and he ain't but like 5'5". So he's like this little. He's like a little baby Grimace, jumping up and down and screaming and taking his headset off. He is. I mean, he'll look like the. Remember the old Fruit of the Loom ads with the
guy in the
grapes.
purple.
The guy in the grapes. That's what he looks like. He's a good football coach, but when things go poorly, he is, especially if you're playing against him. If he's your coach, it is awful. But if he will start screaming and yelling and stomping, throwing headsets, and the best thing to do is keep poking him, yell at him, scream at him, call him all kinds of things.
Yeah,
and it will only get better.
And unlike Nick Sirianni, he will not respond.
Well,
because he has a lot more money than Nick Sirianni.
Yeah,
so he doesn't.
Yeah, probably. He is the winningest active coach in college football. I think he's getting close. This includes his time at Grand Valley, but he's getting really close to 300 wins. He's won a lot of football games. He's also done some really boneheaded things. And what you have to hope is that you get boneheaded Brian Kelly on a Friday night. If you do, they will lose in such epic fashion that your entire weekend will be made and you will go home happy.
Wow.
Okay. Is he the football version of Muss? No. Muss is the basketball version of him.
I also think Brian Kelly's a better coach than Muss.
Brian Kelly's won a lot of games. Yeah, he's won a lot of football games.
Right.
He's just it's a comical sideshow when things don't go his way.
He's faced Arkansas twice. He's beat them twice in 22 and 23. So this will be the third meeting. In FBS, what's there? I'll do some arithmetic here. All right, 5-1. So in FBS he's closing in on 200 wins. He's 191,
but that doesn't
70.
include the Grand Valley stuff.
No,
okay,
that's
I think
baby
he's like
stuff.
270 total wins. Look, you win 300 football games. That's a lot of wins. But he's just they'll do something stupid at some point, turn it over, take a sack or something like that. Anytime a negative play happens, just keep your eye on him. He'll be the easy one to find because he's the smallest one out. He'll be real easy to find, and he'll have some sort of a meltdown.
Now we got a comment earlier that made me laugh on YouTube.
Okay,
like let me find this thing and I'll put it on the screen for everybody to see. I can't put it on the screen because this guy's username is questionable.
Okay,
so
please don't.
Talk about how Taylor Green is going to throw 7 touchdowns and win the Heisman.
Ooh, what?
Okay, he's thrown 5 in 6 games. So to expect him to throw 7 in one game is and Heisman is not Higsman.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Good God, you hick! What are you doing, man?
Okay, I'm
Heisman.
not going to call you a hick. I'll call you illiterate, but I won't call you a hick. He is, if you include his time at Grand Valley, 283 total wins. He's the winningest active coach in Division I football right now. He's surpassed Mac Brown.
Are they going to play 1 time or 10? That seems to be important in this year's in SEC football.
Well, that's a Hugh Freeze thing.
Yeah, but he says it about everybody.
Oh,
and now he's talking about other people's. This man has lost.
He's
lost his mind.
It's one thing if you're not playing Missouri to call their roster not talented. It's another thing if you've already played them or you have them 6 weeks down the line. It's a whole other area of crazy to say that they don't have a talented roster the Tuesday before you're getting ready to play them. What are you doing, man?
He's not good at the talking.
No, he isn't.
Not very good at the talking.
No.
This Hugh Freeze situation here. Not good. Anyway. So that's what's going on. Seth claims that a lot of his wins were with the weak Notre Dame schedule. Seth. Yeah, how about that? Oh, maybe he's going to win the Heisman with 7 touchdown passes.
Maybe.
That would be something.
Maybe.
I mean, that would be equivalent to like when Army and Navy were nationally ranked at the same time, which they are this year. So maybe it's one of those years.
Cool, though. You watch I like the academies. I really do. Not when I have to see them, but I do enjoy the academies winning football games. That's a lot of fun because they just death by 1,000 paper cuts, and it drives.
I look forward to the winner of the Army Navy game earning a playoff berth. That's going to be.
I want to see Army Navy go back to back. Have to play each other.
They're going to be the 12 and have to go visit the 5, wherever that is.
Sounds
it's
good
going
to
be the first round matchup. It's going to be exciting. So that's it. Also, I'm looking forward to a back-to-back Army Navy game in the American title game one Saturday, and then the traditional Army-Navy game the following Saturday.
Man, that'll be cool.
That's right.
That'll be fun.
We're getting closer to Hugh Freeze's vision of playing someone 10 times in a season because they're going to play twice.
Well, I thought
if they win the title.
I thought they were going to do that in the Pac-12 this year with Oregon State and Washington State, but somebody had to say no.
The Army-Navy game this year is at FedEx Field. Or not FedEx Field, whatever they call it.
The thing in Washington.
Landover, yeah. Yeah, it's not FedEx anymore. It's something else. Anyway, that's where it is. So, December 14th. It's called Northwest Stadium now, apparently. Home of the Commanders.
Northwest?
Yeah. Not the airline, just, I guess, the direction.
Kanye's kid?
I don't know. No, just the direction bought the naming rights.
Gotcha.
And just, it's a 20-year deal, so they're that's what they're doing.
Okay.
I mean, it's more reliable money than any of these crypto deals. The sponsorships,
Also true.
falling apart left and right. Oh wow, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. Now there's a great question. Fort Smith guys wanting to know what's the deal with Brian Kelly having a doppelganger on the LSU sideline and with him. Have you seen this guy? Stands right behind him.
See this guy.
Stands just type in Brian Kelly doppelganger. He stands right behind him. And I honestly
is that the guy for them to potentially get violent with so they don't actually hurt?
Well, I think
Brian
if
Kelly?
Brian says something and they want to, and he swears a lot, but if he says something and the ref turns around, he's going to go,
oh my God! Oh, there it is! Holy moly!
Yeah,
that is. I'm going to post this.
Okay,
can I post this?
Yeah, run with it.
All right.
It is really, really, really. It's scary. I mean,
it's a friggin' Parent Trap situation. What's going on here?
Have you seen this?
No, I'm waiting for Ruscin to post.
Yeah, it's when you look at it, and he stand. The weird thing is he stands right behind him. So if Kelly says something, the referee wants to throw him out, he just points at that guy and goes, "It was him." And I think the last game, the Ole Miss game, he was wearing the exact same thing that Kelly was
the
wearing.
picture I have.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, they're wearing the same purple shirt. Matches his face. Okay, which one is real and which one is not Brian Kelly?
Right.
Then? Like, could it be that we get back to the whole Paul is dead thing. Like, what if this guy in the background is actually Brian Kelly and the guy in the headset is not Brian Kelly?
See,
how do we know?
You're going to trigger me on this Paul is dead thing. Because I'm coming around to the idea that Billy Shears is really Paul McCartney.
Well, this could be Brian Kelly and Eddie Shears.
Eddie Shears. Ed Sheeran.
That's Ed Sheeran. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Apparently we got interrupted by an EAS test for some of you.
This is only a test.
Right.
This is not an actual emergency. This is rock and roll.
I don't know when the EAS test started. I don't know when it ended, so I don't know what you missed.
Yeah, we can't hear them in here.
Yeah, thank God for that.
All we can hear is the rock tumbling.
Can you hear it?
No. Could we come up with a more? This could be something for the next administration, whoever it may be. Can we come up with more of a delightful sound for the EAS? Like, I'm thinking the xylophone when they did the PA announcements in Greece. Boom, boom, boom. Something like that. Other than this squawking noise or whatever this noise is, I'm not going to mimic it because if you make the noise and it's not an actual emergency, they fine you like $1 million. So I'm not going to do that.
But the idea is to get your attention.
Okay.
It's not to.
Could they just yell at us?
Hey! It's not a boom, boom. No, you don't want to do that because people will ignore it. But if you get this squawking noise, people pay attention to it. We're all conditioned to it. We know exactly what it sounds like. So when you hear it, you perk up and go, well, okay, something's going on.
And then the phones make the same noise. Like, maybe we need a new noise. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time for a new noise. Something else. Lizzie says we didn't miss much.
Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you, Lizzie. Right. Why are you listening to this?
It's a slow day out there. What else are you going to listen to around here? KLRC? I don't think so. But come on.
It might be Pledge Week. I don't know.
When do we get to have Pledge Week?
We don't.
That's a shame.
Yeah, that is a shame.
Please give.
You're doing that at the aerial place, the aerial pole place.
Right, we're working on that still. Don't jinx it.
Yeah, I got an idea.
Don't jinx it. We got a hot tip there.
I did. And
tip. He said tip, by the way. Let's get it right here.
Thank you.
All right. Abner would like us to reenact the EAS test for those who didn't hear it. No, again,
How about we mime it?
If you
Here we go. Ready?
If you make the noise for comedy purposes, they tend to issue hefty fines for that. So we will not be doing that. Somehow Robert from Nashville did it and didn't get fired, even though, like 100 radio stations ran it.
It's not the best way to go about it.
Oh boy! All right, I had before this test thing. This guy says Paul didn't die, but Avril Lavigne did, and she was replaced. That's delightful.
Listen, I spent a lot of time on the TikToks watching the Aliens and Paul McCartney videos. I may be coming around.
Billy Shears.
Yes, they mentioned him in the song.
DQ, you have seen the picture now of
yes,
football's Billy Shears and Brian Kelly. What are your thoughts on this?
This is pretty amazing.
Isn't it though?
Do we know who this person is?
I don't know.
No
I don't know. Is he like on the staff? Like if I go
looks like they're frowning the exact same
Yep.
way. Their cheekbones are the exact same,
and they're the same height.
Yeah.
Did this guy win an NIL auction to be on the sideline next to Brian Kelly?
Like a lookalike contest?
Yeah, is that what? Yes. And the funds raise money for NIL. Maybe that's what it was.
All I'm saying is that it's possible that he may go on a rant or something, and they throw him out, and that's the dude that's there to take the fall. He's probably got a headset.
Not even wearing a headset.
But it's probably
he's
around
not.
his waist. He's just holding on to it. So if Kelly goes on one of these rants, he just puts the headset on.
He is not on the full-time coaching staff.
Okay.
Now, he may be one of these 900 analysts that people have, but they don't have a picture of him on the
That man
website.
ain't an analyst. That man is a body double.
You think he's a stunt man?
I think he is. I think he is. They're wearing the exact same shirt.
He's Brian Kelly's stunt double?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Oh, man. That is crazy.
Told you.
I did not, I don't know.
He's
wild.
been identified,
Oh.
according to his radio station down in Baton Rouge. Hang on a second.
He's a grad student.
Apparently, Bleacher Report has also
Asked this question already?
This is something that someone has picked up. Yeah.
Okay. Well, these are the things you learn during LSU week. You do a deep dive.
According to this, it's his older brother.
Like Fred Kelly? Like,
I don't know. Gene Kelly. I don't know.
Oh, is he dancing?
Roberto Kelly.
He's singing in the rain?
Hell, I don't know. But apparently it's his older brother, so that would explain a lot of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just saying.
If you had a high profile job, would you want your brother just literally hanging off your left hip the whole time? Give me some room here, man. Or I'll pay for your house and all that stuff, but you gotta give me some space here. He's in the bubble here, in the buffer zone or whatever you call it. You know what I mean? And he's right there.
According to Google, he only has a sister.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
So it's not his brother. Well, there went that whole talking point down the toilet.
Second attorney has a
I
conundrum.
love when we learn as we go.
I know,
So
it's great.
excited.
Look, this isn't scripted. Second attorney's got a conundrum. DQ, this seems to be up your alley. His wife says that if he goes to the Jelly Roll concert tonight without her, that he does not love her.
Why would he go without her?
Oh, I can think of about 10,000 reasons.
Wait,
No.
Jelly Roll's in town.
You do things as pairs.
Right. He's going to take his boys with him.
No,
Why?
because that's not nice.
What? You're still mad about the whole game thing, aren't you? Where you got left behind.
No, I'm just saying. No, you can't. You have to
Wait a
take your
minute.
wife.
No, you don't. You don't have to do anything.
Unless the friend has 2 tickets.
Right. See?
Wait, where are you seeing Jelly Roll's in Wichita tonight?
Don't look at me.
He's in Springfield tomorrow night.
Okay. Maybe it's tomorrow night. I don't know.
He's in Tulsa the next night.
Scott, with an actual question here, back to the Brian Kelly thing. You're saying he's only got a sister, so that's his sister behind him?
No.
Oh boy, let's not do this.
Let me do
Oh,
more
boy.
research about this
Okay,
mystery
thank you.
person.
All right.
Jelly Roll is in North Little Rock on October 22nd.
Second attorney's wife has now texted in. He shouldn't get to go. Now,
What's your opinion, ma'am?
Now, just to paint a landscape behind this burgeoning dispute. Second attorney is from the River Valley. He is a greater Fort Smith area resident, proud American. She is from that country whose ass we kicked in 1776.
Mm-hmm.
I think he gets to go just based on precedent.
Okay.
And it doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. It just means that, he
wants you to leave him alone for a while.
he wants to get away from you for a while. It's nothing personal.
Hey, next June, Jelly Roll's playing the Horseshoe.
Who's Jelly Roll?
That's the guy.
Singer.
Okay,
on the banks of the Olentangy.
that doesn't answer my question. Would he have performed anything that I would know?
No.
Okay.
No, because he's recorded music in the last 30 years.
That's not very nice.
Well, it's accurate, though.
It depends. Okay, so if the concert is not in or around the area that they live in, and they have to this is an overnight thing, then the wife can be mad.
Well, now she may have something here. She is retext in. He doesn't like concerts or doesn't listen to Jelly Roll, but still wants to go. I feel
tough one.
I feel like he should get to go, but I think he's going to have some explaining to do.
Yeah.
And it's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand you're returning and you don't work anyway, but it's a Tuesday. Like if this was like a Friday night concert, cool, no problem. But you gotta let the boys be boys. He's not going anywhere.
Okay. All right.
Here's a text by the 870 sent his wife to the Post Malone concert. Had the best night's sleep in a long time. See? Here's somebody that wants to take away his man card if he doesn't go.
Oh, God, the man card thing again. I hate this conversation.
Yeah, here's a text of the 479. He gets to go because he's a grown-ass man. Well, okay. Now, here's somebody that says, send your wife. Jelly Roll sucks.
Well, he's good. I like him. The boy can sing.
Okay. I have
some good songs.
I have no context, so I have no opinion on that.
Okay. He went to prison a while ago.
Oh, okay. Why?
He stole from people.
Okay.
This is like 25 years ago. Okay.
Okay.
So he's out and he's...
so it wasn't like last week.
No, he's rehabilitated and he wrote a bunch of songs in there. And now he's performing those songs. So
FedEx guy says the bigger question is, why would you go see him? Answer, he's getting away from his wife.
I don't know.
You have no opinion on that.
I like going places.
Grant says this is a man crying for help.
I just saw... You know, we were talking about Aaron Rodgers earlier?
Yeah.
I know this is a left turn here. That's what we do.
It really is.
I can't believe this happened. So the PTI guys were talking about the Jets and Devontae Adams. Wilbon said that the Jets aren't as good as they or all of their slurpers think that they are.
All right.
Wilbon. Wow. And they really don't care anymore over there, do they? They do not care at the worldwide leader. This is great. I love this freedom.
Couple of things here. Jelly Roll, being a former felon, this could be a business trip for second attorney. A lot of felons going to be there.
If you ever need representation.
Right. Now,
throwing his business card on the stage.
We have forgotten that the second attorney once blew up a lawnmower because he didn't know you had to put oil in it.
Well, listen,
I don't feel like he's
the white collar workers. They don't know how to do the yard work like you and I do. They don't know.
What do you mean you and I?
Well, I'm just saying they don't know how to. They don't know how to mow a yard. They pay people to do that. They're too busy. Writing briefs and looking at their laptop. And,
this is why we won in '76. So we don't have to do this.
That's right. Something like that. Sure.
All
right.
Here's a fun text out of Harrison. He's longing for the relief that death will bring.
Oh my God.
We're not topping that. What a text. Holy moly. Hey, when you're looking for your next side-by-side motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports Superstore. Or store. They have convenient locations at Harrison, Springdale, and Fayetteville. I say Superstore because all their stores are super, so I just got that confused there. They've got a bunch of brands to choose from, including Kawasaki, CF Moto, Suzuki, and more. And they have great service and parts capability. They even offer deliveries. Go to woodpowersports.com and shop online. They want to earn your business at Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
is Ruscin and Zach.
I will go to the grocery store, but by God, somebody's going to check me out, okay?
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Elizabeth.
This is Robert.
And this is Matt, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback.
Folks, it's the most wonderful time of the year.
No, it's not Christmas yet. No, Mom, he's referring to football season. Oh, speaking of football, guess what we just got in?
Season tickets?
Sideline passes? Well, close. We just started receiving the Nike sideline apparel like hats and polos.
Yeah, but did we get jerseys?
Yeah, we got both kinds, cardinal and white. We also have youth and adult sizes.
That's great. People have been asking for that for quite some time now. Matt, by the way, I did some research, and there's no shot for going viral.
Oh, Lord. Mom, he's a goner. Anyway, besides Nike, we also have Champion, Cutter and Buck, Tommy Bahama, and many other brands.
All at the largest Razorback store south of the North Pole, which is 989 South Razorback Road, next to Baumwalker Stadium. Matt, you tell them all about them interweb-based brands.
He means the website, which is shoponrazorback.com. Or give us a call at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486. Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us. Go Hogs!
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that sign. It looks like one of those that Sign Studio made.
Well, that's because it probably is. Hi, I'm Matt Reese, COO of Sign Studio. Don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. From interior and exterior signage to business cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
At the Home Depot, we know Saturdays are for college football. That's why we have everything you need to never miss a play, like Bear Dynasty interior paint, their most durable one-coat hide paint ever. From a team color statement wall to a fan cave, complete with a mural honoring Nick Saban's 17-year dynasty.
Hey, I like that idea.
Nothing beats Bear Dynasty interior paint. It's everything you need all in one can.
Defend your game time with Bear and the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Valid only when intended to colors from the Bear Dynasty and Marquee Interior One-Coat Hide Color Collection.
Going to Branson for some relaxation and fun? Then you've got to stay with Branson's award-winning hotel family, Meyer Hotels. Meyer Hotels features 4 awesome hotels in Branson with the best locations for your trip. Choose from brands you know and trust. Holiday Inn Express on Green Mountain Drive, Best Western Center Point Inn, the Comfort Inn at Thousand Hills, and the Comfort Inn and Suites. Enjoy refreshing indoor pools and hot tubs. Do you like free? Well, how about a free hot breakfast each morning? How about free internet, free vacation planning services, and of course, smiles are always free. Want even more value? Go to MeyerHospitality.com and join our e-club for additional savings, or check out the vacation packages that are incredible deals. Call 1-877-STAY-HERE to book Branson's award-winning hotels, or visit MeyerHospitality.com. It's your safe choice for award-winning lodging in Branson. That's 1-877-STAY-HERE or MeyerHospitality.com.
Hey, Arkansas fans, tired of cooking, cleaning, yard work, home maintenance? Move to Pinnacle Grove Senior Living, where you'll have all of the fun, none of the chores. Pinnacle Grove's transitional senior living, offering independent living, assisted living, memory care, so residents can find the right fit for their needs. Located at 5520 West Northgate Road in Rogers. Contact Scott or Elena at 479-662-8183 for a Pinnacle Groves tour today.
Spooked by the thought of a custody battle with your ex? Get the chills thinking about high hourly billing from another lawyer? Don't hide in the dark. Call me, Jackie Mock with Mock Legal Solutions. Divorce and custody can be scary. We need an attorney who can help at a price you can afford. At Mock Legal Solutions, we offer flat fees and payment plans. Call today. The first consultation is always free. 479-769-1505. Mock Legal Solutions. Real advice, reasonable price.
How do I drive more traffic to my website? How do I increase my Google rankings? If these are just a few of the questions you have for your business, then we should talk. In addition to sports radio marketing, ESPN Arkansas can help your business be found online. From website design to geo-targeted campaigns, search engine marketing, social media management, streaming video campaigns, and much more. ESPN Arkansas is your digital marketing partner. Go to espnarkansasdigital.com for your free digital marketing audit or email us at sales@hitthatline.com to schedule an appointment.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Hi there, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist RB Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Well, that chillier air keeps on pushing in, and it's going to be a cold one. First freeze of the season coming in tonight. Lows dropping in the upper 20s and low 30s by tomorrow morning. So if you got any plants outside you don't want dying off in the cold, you might bring them in. As we go to tomorrow afternoon, beautiful weather. Highs in low 60s, sunshine. Another cold one Wednesday night. And highs Thursday, a little warmer, back in the upper 60s with, more sunshine. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
We're back here on ESPN Arkansas on the Hit That Line Now app. It's Ruscin and Zach. 866-285-4005. You want to get in here or don't get in here? It's fine with us. Whatever you want to do. You're in charge. We're not in charge.
No. Never.
Yeah, we're okay. Let's see here.
What else you got?
Burger King is handing out a tub of ranch dressing for dipping.
Why?
Burger King and Hidden Valley Ranch are teaming up to give out giant tubs of ranch with sandwiches at select locations starting tomorrow.
I can't think of anything on the Burger King menu that needs ranch.
The tubs are free and are capable of dipping an entire burger.
Who's putting a burger in ranch? These people need to be put down.
The big dip tubs have 8 ounces of ranch compared to the typical sauce container, which is 1. They are only available in New York, LA, Chicago, Miami, Dallas, Houston, and San Francisco.
So a big city.
Yeah. There's a tracker on the Burger King website where you can find participating locations. It doesn't sound like they're adding more locations because it doesn't sound like the tubs will be around very long. It's a limited supply. And they're $1. They will be also available on hiddenvalley.com for $1 a piece.
No. I'm not putting a burger. No.
What about one of them chicken sandwiches they got over there?
No.
Yeah. Listen, I am ranch dressing positive. Mm-hmm. No one needs a tub of it. You just need a little ramekin and you're good. You don't need a tub.
I'm sorry, a what?
A ramekin. You know, those little cups that you dip stuff in. They're called ramekin.
I'm with Bart and Rogers on this. Gross.
That's a lot of ranch. And God forbid you sit by a window and the sun's just beating down on. Oh,
yep.
God.
South Korea's weighed in, and we wonder why America has a health problem. A tub of ranch.
An 8-ounce tub. That's half a pound of ranch, folks. That's what that is.
Is it?
Yes, 8 ounces.
16 ounces is a pound?
Yes, still.
DQ?
It is.
You did math?
I don't know the differences between fluid ounces and regular ounces.
Oh, boy.
So.
And then Burger King's doing that burger with the purple bun again. With the Addams family or whatever.
No.
God, I'm not eating a purple bun. It looks wrong. I'm not doing it. I know you're struggling, but good God, this is not for me. I'm sorry. And this is a complaint, not an observation. Thank you. I just want to specify that.
Steve,
there's nothing on their website about the tub of ranch. I'm trying to find it.
Has texted in with no context. He says it's a half a cup, not a half a pound.
Also, Hidden Valley Ranch, not that good.
What?
In bottle form.
What?
It's not that good.
What is?
The ranch they make in any of these restaurants you go to in their kitchen is better.
Okay, but we're talking about Burger King.
Now, if you want to talk the Hidden Valley dry ingredients and then you make your own ranch, That's good. But out of the
I
bottle,
think your expectations for Burger King and their ranch, their tub of ranch, are a little too high. They obviously have some sort of a deal with Hidden Valley. That's what you get. They partnered.
I know they did.
All right.
And I know Hidden Valley invented ranch dressing and all that, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of their off the shelf product. Let's just say.
Okay.
It's not great. Hacker says Ken's has the best ranch. I've tried Ken's. It's not that good either. It's fine. The best is you have to get it from the place. That's the best. I don't know what they do. Probably they make it fresh. That's what it is.
Yeah, they make it.
Yeah.
It's usually better. All right.
No. DQ, you got the poll questions ready to go in there?
Yes.
Okay.
Can any food be a meal if you eat enough of it to make you full? 80.6% of people said yes.
I'm sorry, how many?
80.6.
80.6% of people agree with me. I love that.
Oh, also 8 fluid ounces is 1 cup. So not
half a
pint.
pint. Okay, half a
not
pint.
half a pound.
Not half a pound.
Should teams get a maximum of 1 field or court storming per season? 72.1% of people said yes. When you see an X, do you think of it as a letter or a shape? 91.9% of people said a letter. And when it comes to real estate, does historic just a really or a nicer way to say really old? 90.1% of people said yes. Polls. 85.4% of people said polls. Don't be a jerk about it. Ugh.
Ouch.
Polls. And those are your polls. Go touch grass.
Down. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, DQ. That's pretty good. All right. You're driving. Oh, no, we did that already.
Oh, boy. Are you fading that quickly?
A little hungry over here. A little hungry.
Stephen Bentonville would like the Pole song as his ringtone.
I'll send it to the man.
Steve, I can make that happen for you. If that's what you want. Remind me tomorrow. Just text the show during the day sometime tomorrow with your email address, and I will send it to you.
Yeah. Make people happy.
How weird would it be if you're at a restaurant somewhere and you suddenly hear polls?
I would not like that.
Because the guy's phone is ringing?
DQ, would that be weird?
Yeah, that would be weird.
Okay.
I think I would hide.
Well, you wouldn't like that kind of fame. But when people come up to Zach and go, how's DQ going?
Yeah, that's funny, isn't it?
Yes, it is funny.
Whatever.
That's good.
Whatever.
Oh, my goodness. All right. We got baseball at the top of the hour.
Yeah, we do.
Many of these, all of these.
If I've done this right.
I think you have.
I think so.
You're the right man for the job.
I'm the only one. I was what's left.
Oh, well.
DQ, Jamie wants to know he's a 10, but his ringtone is the polls song.
I would not want anyone to have that ringtone.
I think I should send it to the boy in the well. Would that piss you off?
The boy in the well.
That's a great name for him now. Yeah, he's the boy in the well.
The boy in the well.
Not nice. It's not true.
You're right. You've moved him to a room.
I'm sorry. Water purification system.
Oh my God.
My bad.
Hacker wants the UGG sound. Ugh.
That's in there.
He wants that as his ringtone. DQ?
What about all the countless sound effects I provide? Nobody wants those?
Nobody wants those. None.
Work is done here. That's great. Working in vain. That's what it is.
Ugh.
There it is. That would make a great ringtone. I can just see DQ. She's at one of her crunchy lunch spots, and she hears polls.
Hello. Hello.
Tyler says the would be a great text tone.
Oh yeah, because that's the sound we all make when our phone dings, right?
Not me.
Can you even add text tones?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all customizable. Remember when we used to buy those things at 99 cents a throw back in the day? Remember that?
I do.
Yeah. You'd have your phone playing, Pink Floyd or something, or the ocean.
Steve has discovered the earworm that we have discovered, which is you sing that song quite a bit. Right now, his daughter is in the back seat.
Rattles around in there. Yeah.
It does. It's better than what I was singing earlier, which was Louis De Palma songs, or excuse me, Louis Prima songs. Louis De Palma was from Taxi.
That's right. Yeah,
my bad.
Danny DeVito's character.
I was thinking David Lee Roth and Louis Prima.
I'm just a gigolo, and everywhere I go.
Yeah. Steve, just send me a text tomorrow with your email, and I will be happy to send you the.
And you'll get his phone number like the rest of them.
No. I'm going to send it through this. This apparatus right here. I don't know why I should be afraid.
We need a situation
now.
We need a situation where if we ever had to call people, we call them through a switchboard so they don't have our numbers.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And that's the way we need to do that.
We just need to start spoofing numbers.
Call the operator and be like, "Hey, can I get an outside line, please?"
What we need to do is just spoof the numbers. And it just so happens that I have a lot of experience with people spoofing phone numbers. I can show you how to do that.
Tell us the story, Grandpa. Please.
Oh, man. And I tell you how to spoof a phone number.
All right. We will be back, and we'll find out what we learned after this.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
There's only one Razorback. Isn't it the greatest mascot of all time?
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Listen to every Razorback football game this season right here on ESPN 99.5 and hitthatline.com.
Robert and Victoria wanted to sell their property in Bella Vista. They turned to the Limbird Real Estate Group. From the moment they met with the Limbird team, Robert and Victoria knew they were in good hands. The team listened carefully to their needs and goals, and they developed a plan to sell the land quickly and efficiently. Over the next few weeks, Limbird Real Estate Group worked tirelessly to market the property and generate interest from potential buyers. They leveraged their extensive network of contacts and used innovative marketing strategies to get the word out about the land. Before they knew it, Robert and Victoria had multiple offers on the table. The team at Limbird helped them evaluate each offer and ultimately chose the one that was best for them. Robert and Victoria were not only satisfied with the results, but also impressed with how Limbird handled the entire process. They've been through the real estate process before, but this was by far the smoothest and most efficient experience they've ever had. Find out more about it at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
ESPN Arkansas is proud to feature Hall of Fame sports writer and sportscaster Clay Henry and his column on hitthatline.com. Clay's column features his thoughts on the biggest Razorback stories. Clay Henry's column is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. When you renew your Arkansas hunting license, you renew so much more than the hunt. You renew traditions. Hunting license season is wide open. Today's the day to pull the trigger on the most essential part of the hunt. Renew your hunting license at huntnatural.com.
Is joint pain, soreness, and achiness getting in the way of your best life? Football legend Emmitt Smith refuses to back down to pain. That's why he's a huge advocate for QC Kinetics and their natural approach to getting you relief.
Look, we get one trip around, so I wouldn't ever let pain stop me from hanging out with my race team, traveling with my family, or golfing with my friends.
Emmitt's got it right. And QC Kinetics uses regenerative medicine to relieve that never-ending pain in your knees, hips, shoulders, and back. And the best news, there's nothing foreign being introduced into your body. Just your own body's natural healing properties. No surgery or no downtime.
If pain's holding you back, maybe it's tennis, pickleball, running, hiking, or spending time with special people in your life, what are you waiting for? This is precious time. Get out there and get over to QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body. family owned and operated for over 40 years, is your collision repair specialist. Only 15% of collision repair shops achieve iCar Gold Class status, the highest training level recognized in the industry. Courtney Hollingsworth is proud to be one of them. Put your vehicle repairs in the hands of the experts. Call Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body today at 479-751-3801. That's 751-3801. And online at CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
Hi, I'm Truett Tollett from WT Equipment, and we've got the best deals of the year on all model year 2023 and select 2024 Workmaster and Boomer compact tractors. Right now, you can choose 0% financing for up to 72 months or take up to $8,500 in cash back. Or for a limited time, get a free loader with your purchase. Harvest the best deals of the year during Value Bonanza at WT Equipment in Springdale and at our 7 other locations. Offers end December 31st. For commercial use only, subject to credit approval and C&H Industrial Capital LLC. Standard terms, conditions, and restrictions apply.
Ready to explore beyond the beaten path? Discover the Range Rover lineup at Land Rover of Little Rock. Experience handcrafted luxury with the capability to take on any adventure. The elegant Range Rover offers unmatched performance and first-class luxury. The Range Rover is built for every journey. Visit Land Rover of Little Rock today and explore our incredible Range Rover selection. Plus, take advantage of our promotions and recently revamped service department. Visit us at 25 Colonel Glenn Plaza Drive or log on at LandRoverLittleRock.com.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Is your hair game in overtime? Then head to Fantasy Sports Cuts, the ultimate hair joint for men. We don't just cut hair, we draft the perfect style for your dome. Our scissor-wielding all-stars will turn your mop into a championship look. Want the Hail Mary Mohawk or the Slam Dunk Fade? We've got you covered. So hustle down to Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every day is game day for your hair. Walk-ins are welcome or book online at fantasysportscuts.com or give us a call. Fantasy Sports Cuts at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
ESPN 99.5. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Here's somebody whose ringtone is Queen of My Double Wide Trailer. With the polyester curtains and the redwood deck. That's a Sammy Kershaw song, by the way. It's a good one, actually. Features one of my favorite country lyrics of all time. Of all time, in the second verse. He rebuilds engines and his name is Earl. He's the Charlie Daniels of the torque wrench. That's a great country lyric right there. Great, underlined. That's a great country lyric. DQ, okay. You're from the country. You appreciate that, right?
You lived in the woods.
The Charlie Daniels of the torque wrench.
Sounds like a good song.
Oh, fantastic. They don't write them like that anymore. Don't. It's all computers and digital, who's he, what's it, and everything.
What?
The auto-tune.
Auto-tune.
Nobody can sing
Nobody
anymore.
plays instruments anymore.
Remember when music was good?
Yeah, back when music was music. We sound a little old, don't we?
I tell you right
Kids
now.
today.
Well, these young people, they don't know this music. For a second, I thought DQ was playing her tiny violin.
I did too, but no, she was actually giving these kids today.
The finger wag.
Yeah.
For those of you watching on radio, it's wagging our finger at the camera. All right, DQ, what'd you learn today?
I learned that C.S. Lewis's name was Clive Staples.
Oh.
That's what the CS stands for.
Where's the Lewis come in?
Well, that's his last name.
Oh.
I did not know his first name was Clive.
Lewis.
I didn't know his middle name was whatever you just said.
Staples.
Staples. That seems weird.
You think he got a piece of that Staples money towards the end?
I doubt it.
Okay. Big office supply?
Probably not. I'm very proud of this one. I learned today that the word gymnastics. I was doing some research on the ancient Greek Olympic Games. Why? I don't know, but I was. Do you know they used to the Olympics in the first Olympics? The Greeks used to they used to do them naked because they made them closer to their gods.
But tastefully done.
Right. Anyway, the word gymnastics comes from the ancient Greek words gymnasia, which is Gumnasia, which means athletic training exercise, and gumnos, which means naked.
Okay.
The Greeks knew what they were doing.
Right. They did.
So we can call it synchronized gymnastics now.
Okay.
If we want to be grammatically correct.
You
didn't like that one. She's just staring at me very judgy. She didn't like that one.
Right.
was very happy with that one.
Good, you learned something.
I did learn something today. Did that go in?
No.
I missed?
No, you got to.
Oh, man. I thought it went in. Oh, it's in. It's in. It's in. It's in the hole. It's there.
No, it's right here.
Is it short?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It bounced.
I had missed
back.
I hadn't missed in a
I couldn't see the wadded up paper in the floor.
I hadn't missed in a couple of weeks, so.
Okay. Not only is today the 25th anniversary of Fight Club, which of course we don't talk about.
No.
Today's the 15th anniversary of Balloon Boy. Remember this?
Oh, the kid that floated away in the balloon.
Yeah, they said there was a 6-year-old in the balloon.
Yeah.
And it was a hoax that took over. 2009, Balloon Boy today.
Wow.
Yeah.
God, that was DQ was what, 5, 6 when that happened?
2009?
Yeah.
8?
Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. 8.
Richard and Mayumi Heen claimed their 6-year-old son Falcon was trapped in a balloon 7,000 feet above the ground. Apparently, this guy has tried other scams that have not worked.
How did they know he was 7,000 feet? Wouldn't it just keep going?
Well, there's nobody in there, so it didn't really.
Oh, it really doesn't matter.
Right.
Did they find the balloon?
Was like a silver, like mushroom-looking thing. Like it was not, it didn't look like the Arkansas's natural, hot air balloon or whatever. It was a weird-looking contraption. Anyway, that's how this guy wanted to be famous in his life. So it worked out for him for a while, and then he was lying, so it didn't work out all that well. So, there you go.
By the way, proud parent moment for all of us, I think. We have gone 1 day and 2 hours without having to ban any of you.
I'm stunned.
I'm frankly...
I'm speechless.
I'm without speech.
I'm speechless.
I'm without speech. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do with my hands other than to say, congratulations.
Maybe you're not as repulsive as you thought you were. Maybe that's
Why
what
would
it
you
is.
say that?
I don't know.
I think you just jinxed the whole thing because here they come.
Wow.
I didn't want to say anything until we got to 6:00, and we have. I'm proud of you. Very proud of you. Congratulations.
Yeah, the Balloon Boy's balloon looked like Jiffy Pop. Thank you,
Yeah.
Steve. That's a great description of it. Yeah.
Jiffy Pop.
I found somebody online posted Frank Sinatra's rider for when he did concerts back in the day. I got. Maybe we can go over this thing. 37 items, and we're high maintenance.
I think
the chairman of the board.
I think tomorrow we read that to DQ and see how many of those she would require for an appearance.
Maybe 67.
You've got to see DQ. You've got to see this list.
Yeah. And actually, it's 37 items, but one item is 7 different bottles of alcohol. So, yeah, it's really more than 37.
43. That's right.
Yeah. Bizarre.
Is
maybe we'll get to that tomorrow.